Hey, what is up, everybody? Let me know if you can
Hey,
hear
what
me.
is up, everybody?
Think I can hear me.
Let me.
I'm here with my good friend Texas TCG Trading, and we are going to be playing some of our pre-release decks from the weekend. I actually played in multiple events, but I'm starting with the very first pre-release deck. We did the pre-release primer last week with Lived In Library on Thursday, and had a great time over the weekend playing some Marvel superheroes, sealed and draft. And we're just going to talk about, as we play our decks, some of the cards that really impressed us, and just kind of square up 1v1 as we like to do. But I'm MJ, and I appreciate you all being here. And hopefully, you all know my friend Texas CCG Trading. If you don't, please go follow him. Texas, please introduce yourself and tell folks where they can find you. And I will look up your link tree while you're doing that.
What's up, y'all? I'm Texas TCG Trading. I host trade nights and charity events all around the nation, mostly based at Austin, Texas. I am super excited. Please check me out on Instagram, YouTube. I also sell on TCG Player. That's the best way to support my efforts. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. This was a fun pre-release. I'll be honest, I was a little lukewarm, after Spider-Man, the controversy. It was a little of a set, but this one was a lot of fun. And also, real quick, I want to talk about the actual pre-release kit itself. I think they did a much better job. Speaking of Spider-Man, we got the man himself right here in the classic black, almost the blue so dark it's black. And yeah, honestly, I think that the Spider-Man one was a little boring compared to this. I like how they really leaned into the comics and all the characters, and it's an action-packed little scene. And then inside, I thought was a really great job as well. Normally, I throw this away, but I wanted to keep one for display. Yeah, I love the comic book panel in there. The black and white looks really good, really crispy. And yeah, I think this is a really cool design on this one. Very, very nice job.
Yeah, yeah. I like to keep mine too. One of these days I'll display them all, even though it's already been opened. And yeah.
Yeah, I put a little tape on it. It doesn't make a big deal.
Yeah.
But
Something
yeah, I'm
that,
excited.
yeah, and something I enjoy that I didn't necessarily think, I like the special art treatments and things like that. I always do. But I was never a big comic book reader or collector. But man, these special comic book art
Oh yeah.
cards, and I know it's kind of hard to see with my very bright playmat from Jesse J Art, but like these were
Yeah.
all super cool, and then especially like these panel sagas and things like
Mhm.
that. What is up, Christmas? Appreciate you being here, but
What's
yeah,
up?
these are they're just cool. So
I agree. I think they did a great job. I pulled your favorite card in the panels, the superhero Civil
Civil
War.
War, man, that card
I did not
haunts me.
play it. I think my red was stronger than my white. That's why I kind of tried red black at first, which didn't do so hot against the guy I played again. But if we have some time, I might rebuild that deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't get a lot of the white cards that we recommended in the pre-release. I did get Helicarrier Strike. Um, Hero in Training is okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think white was my weakest. I did get the Invisible Woman from the scene, which is pretty cool. And then we'll see some of the better hits I got that are in my deck. This is technically one of the better hits, but you know how I feel about this Shang-Chi.
I actually pulled that. So I played in an RCQ on Saturday, which was also
I
sealed.
saw that.
It was
Yeah.
sealed, so there was no pre-release kit. It was just 6 straight packs, no promo card. And I
Mm-hmm.
pulled him, and I started to play him. Then I was kind of the same. It's like, is this actually useful? It's just basically a 2 mana dork for like power up
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
I may also want to try my blue tonight. I think my blue was interesting. This card is way better than I thought if you can get there, especially with the teamwork.
Yeah.
Pulled Kamala. But yeah, how was your sealed in general? Do you feel like this is a good set for like a more competitive sealed like that?
Yeah, I feel like so what I like about this set and so I think we all can agree that we enjoyed Lorwyn and we enjoyed Strixhaven. It was nice to be like in universe, and those sets were thematically and flavorfully very well done. But what I did not like about those sets is they pushed you into like 5 2-color combinations, right? So like
Mm-hmm.
you pick the
Mm-hmm.
colleges, and you're settling in one of those colleges, and you might splash a third color, but really like you were pushed into that. Same thing with Lorwyn, you were pushed into like all of the typal heavy, like you're gonna play
Right.
Kithkin, you're gonna play goblins, because that's where like the power was in the synergy. But I really felt like those draft formats just got stale because you're like pushed into
Mm,
5 2-color combinations. And in this, it really feels like you have access to all 10 2-color combinations, and you also have the ability to splash because they did a very good job of like overlapping. Um, like even villains, right? So villains primarily are, I think, in Rakdos colors,
right.
but there's villains in white, there's villains in green, there's villains in blue. So like you can play a base Rakdos villains deck and easily splash any of the other 3 colors. So I
Yeah.
feel like this limited format just opens up the door for a lot of different strategies, synergies, just all throughout. So that's what
So
I
I
really enjoyed
pulled
about it.
Madam Hydra, right? So I originally
Hmm.
tried the black red villains deck, and I just think it didn't quite have the cards to get there. Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Based?
what's
How's
up,
it going,
X?
man? Good to
Yeah,
see
man.
you. Um, so I didn't think it quite had the power to get there. I did have Master of Evil, which kind of helped. But a lot of my good black villain cards did end up in this deck. So this is kind of a Golgari. Oh, dang it, Based. We should have asked you. Well, I know
I
your schedule's not super flexible, but
Yeah, hey man. You know what? We will have time if you want to jump in. Shoot me a message. I will send
yeah,
you
I mean, if you're free tonight,
invitation when we get you in here.
we could
Um,
jump. We could throw you in here if you're free tonight.
yeah.
But now we know for next time. Anyone who's a fellow streamer or fellow
Hmm.
content creator, please keep your kit together. We are always down to have as many people as we can get
Yeah.
on these streams. Um, but yeah, it's all good. I'm not breaking it down anytime soon.
Oh,
Okay, well,
cool.
yeah,
Maybe we run it. Maybe we run it a couple days from now. X.
maybe, yeah, maybe we let the set simmer a little bit. But as I was saying, this is technically a Golgari heroes and villains deck. Just
Mm-hmm.
because, again, those were some of the best pulls I had. So you're right that like there's some signpost, commons and uncommons as usual that kind of want to push you into archetypes, but there's just generically good cards that just
Yeah.
work fine together.
It just really feels fun too, especially in draft because so after the RCQ, I did play a draft after that, and my final opponent had drafted a Rakdos villains deck, and it was just chock full of villains, and so
Mm,
he had the Madam Hydra that you had, and it
Yeah.
was just like villain, make a token, villain, make more tokens, and it was just overwhelming. So it was really good. I did
Yeah. So
pull.
how many? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I did pull a Doctor Doom in my pre-release kit, which was really cool. It was in my last
Mm,
pack, but I ended up not being able to play it because I didn't really have. Uh, I wasn't in black, so.
yeah. I'm looking at my first hand, and part of me wants to try it, but I think it would be foolish. Oh, you know what? I could have played it, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So how many three-color decks did you see? Because so unfortunately, the day that I got to play, only one person showed up to the shop that I'm now working at. We had a heavy turnout on Friday. This was on a Saturday, so they had me jump in and play a couple rounds with him. I did a couple different permutations with the deck just because
Hmm.
we didn't want to feel bad. Um, but he had a three-color deck. It was essentially Is It with Splash Green.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he had some bombs. He had Wonder Man,
Hmm.
he had Hulk, he had Thing, he had the Atlantean attacks card. Yeah, I mean, it was a good deck. He had Iron Man. He beat me with flyers. He had Shuri. Ironheart. He did have Shuri. He had Iron Man, the 1/4,
Yeah.
and then and also one that we kind of slept on was Wiccan, which is
Oh yeah.
Wanda's son,
Is that the
because
displacer kitten type one? Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, it's
Yeah.
just a good body, 4/4 flyer. I mean,
Yeah.
so yeah, he was able to really beat me down with a lot of good cards. Even this deck showed a better performance against him than my first deck. But yeah, he technically went three colors. Now
Hmm.
another friend of mine tried to go three colors because he pulled Bruce Banner / Hulk, and
Hmm.
that was a nightmare. So I mean, how many three color decks did you see?
So I played again. I played a pre-release, and then I played the sealed RCQ. Then I played a draft, and every time I played 3-color. But
Interesting.
I will say, like that is personally, I feel like I'm more experienced and know kind of like the limits of splashing a third color,
Hmm.
and kind of what you need. But also so you have like uncommon dual lands, Then you have rare dual lands, and then I think there's like 3 different colorless lands that can make
Yeah.
colored mana depending on like if you're playing villains or heroes or just filtering. So every time I did it, I was playing green just because that's kind of what I do. But
Yeah.
but again, you have your uncommon duels, and then you have surveillance room, Baxter building, and villainous
Mm.
hideout. Which um, villainous
Villainous
hideout,
hideout.
yeah, makes
Yeah.
mana for villains. Lets you connive. Baxter building makes 4 mana of any combination of colors. Lets you draw a card.
Yeah, for
Surveillance
the
room lets you
four.
filter, and I think there's a hero one like Stark, maybe the Stark Enterprises or something. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have it, but so
You'll see in my deck the villainous hideout. It does work.
yeah, it's see if it pulls up here. It may not because it's brand new and it kind of looks like all the other lands, but um there it is. Yeah, conniving, just like sculpting your hand, getting counters on things is always good. And then like Baxter building actually did some work for me in one of the games I played because I was playing like big stompy stuff and I just kept drawing cards.
Yeah,
Um,
fair. Fair.
like late game mana sink. Hey, I'll just tap basically 5 mana, 4 plus it to draw a card. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so I think you will see even in draft. I think you'll see more 3 color because it's fun. Like, and if you get those legends, like you want to play them. In my draft, I pulled my pack one pick one was T'Challa, the
Mm-hmm.
Azorius one. So it was white blue on both sides. It's white blue, and I ended up playing like a green white deck splash blue for just that and one or two other cards.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping that there'd be a little bit more reach, but not that great in the reach side. Kree Sentinel
hmm
was just as good as I expected it to be. Pairs really well with Armor Wars because you take 5 to the face at the end of that saga, which
yeah,
hurts a
yep,
lot.
yep. Well, all right. Well, let's roll. Do you have a
Yep.
D20 or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
16.
All right. You get to choose if you want to go first or second, sir.
I will definitely go first. I went down to 6.
Okay, I'm gonna
Just
keep 7. I will say, like the Kree Sentinel you mentioned, it's one of the land cyclers.
Mhm.
Those are just useful because it's basic land cycling. You can get any color land that also helps you splash a third
Mhm.
color. So those are good too.
Oh, my opponent also got to play Vision Quest, which was also nice. I mean, it was a good deck. It was a very good deck.
So Vision Quest was my promo, and I just told my friend Lance how good Vision Quest was, and I didn't get to
Mhm.
play it. Um,
Mm. Yeah, mine was pretty lackluster. It was construct a cosmic cube,
mm,
and I did have the Masters of Evil, which lets you go and get a plan, but that was the only plan I got, and I didn't see the need to play it.
yeah.
Now I could have maybe made it work because of the conniving, but ultimately it just didn't feel worth putting it in, because you draw it, then you have to play it, then you got to make it work, and then it's not going to work forever. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah, yeah, gotcha. You got to get your second card each turn, and then 7 plan counters. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you'll get a decent amount of tokens off of it, but
It's good
only
to
it.
yeah. I'd say it's probably better if you draft around connive and stuff like
I
that.
agree. I agree. I completely agree with that. I also got Baron Helmet Zemo. I don't know if I maybe should have played this, but the 3 pips.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
In
And also,
limited.
again, you have to play a lot of black spells to really
Yeah,
trigger it.
yeah. I don't think it's really worth it in limited. It'd be very hard. But all right, man.
Hmm.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, I'm going to open up with a forest and pass.
All right, I will draw. I will open for the forest and pass.
Okay. I'm going to play this beautiful new swamp with Electra in the rain looking rather sad.
Mm.
And I'm going to play Undercover Scroll, the mana dork.
Yeah, those are really good. Tap for mana of
Yep.
any color.
They
And
did they did exactly what they needed to do.
and get bigger later for no reason. So, all right, I
Yeah,
will.
yeah, that's a weird tack on. I agree, but it did pop off a couple times.
All right, I will draw. I will play this mountain, and um, I'm looking at my hand here. It's not super duper great. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play this. Man, tough choices here. I think I'm gonna play Captain America's Shield.
Great card.
Yeah, just an easy play it in any deck card, and I will pass.
Yeah, like we said during the pre-release primer, the colorless cards were fantastic. They were great. They just fit perfectly into any deck. I'm gonna play another Swamp and do Mr. Hyde, Monster Within. Also a great card. This will get bigger every turn, or I can take counters off stuff and draw a card. And I'll ping you for 1.
Okay, yep. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one. Put a +1/+1 or remove a counter from a creature control. Alright, well, I'll go to 19. Done.
That's a pass.
Alright, I will. Yeah, unfortunately, actually. No, that's fine. I'm just going to play this forest, and I will pass it on over to you.
Okay, untap upkeep. I'll put a counter on Mr. Hyde here. He's now 3/3. And draw. Oh, okay, this is another great card. Restorative Technique. Honestly, might be worth replacing, depending on the deck, might be worth replacing Cultivate.
Could be. It's got some uses.
So, gain 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to see cards like this in limited more than Cultivate, because the 2 life was very nice. I get a basic land card. I'm going to get a green.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to put another counter here on Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, there used to be a card way back in like cons in Fate Reforged that was like go get a land bolster one. But this one you get to choose the creature you're putting the counter on, plus the 2 life. There's some life things that trigger life gain or care about life gain.
Yeah, I mean when some of those bigger hulks and things and other huge beaters hit the board, that 2 life feels nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap 2 here and play Super Adaptoid. This is technically a hit. Didn't quite feel like a hit most of the time. So its power is equal to the number of legendary creatures I control, so I have 2 right now. It's always going to be a 2 toughness, which made it kind of rough. And then when it enters or attacks, I can choose something that has haste, and now he gets a haste counter. And I can do the same for double strike, first strike, flying, death touch, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, vigilance.
Gotcha.
So that's the super adaptoid element there, where it picks other things and takes on their keywords essentially. And those are counters, which my opponents sometimes forgot, which is pretty good. So it just gets stronger and stronger the more you work with it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit you for 4.
That's rude. All right, I'll go to 15.
I will pass.
Oof. Let's see here.
So I don't know how your games went, but I noticed around turn 5 is when you started to have to get real worried, because that's when a lot of the big beaters started coming down if everyone was on curve.
Yeah, you've already got a 4/4, and that's like very concerning. So I think I'm gonna basic land cycle this Kree Sentinel, and go get a plains. I was seriously considering like holding that, and just playing a 5/5 because 5/5s tend to be pretty good, but since I'm way behind
yeah,
here,
I found not hitting, especially in the villains, when I was playing the villains version of this deck, not hitting mana did not feel good.
Yeah. I will play this plains, and I'm gonna play Okoye. And I am not gonna be able to say all of this correctly, but Okoye, Dora Mahale Leader. I think that's how you say it.
It's a Dora Milaje.
Dora Milaje. There you go. Yeah. Obviously, I didn't pay attention in the movies.
Oh, tokens get first strike? That's pretty good.
Attacking tokens. Yeah, so this is just going to give me some blockers. When Okoye enters, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Racist. I don't know why they have to be white.
It's just their color identity.
But attacking creature tokens have first strike. But no, they're probably just gonna exist to jump block, honestly.
Yeah,
But
valid. I mean,
yeah, and Okoye doesn't have
what's
any
up, Sun City?
good abilities. What's up, Sun City? Other than giving your tokens attacking tokens first strike, so I'll pass.
Now, I didn't even think about this, but if you play Wiccan on your side, then you can target your creatures, right? For the
Yeah,
blink
yeah,
effect.
you sure can.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good.
That's the thing about Wiccan. It's anybody's, so you can like clear blockers out of the way, stop an attacker from hitting you, or like blink your own stuff to get ETBs at the end step.
So I went ahead and took a counter off Mr. Hyde here and drew an extra card this turn.
Okay, yeah. Appreciate you being here, Steve.
What's up, man? I'm going to go ahead and tap 1 and play Rapid Rescue. Mill 2 cards. Oh, no. Well, that's okay because I'm going to get them back. And so it's going to be Killmonger, Scourge of Wakanda, and Knights of Woundagore. So I mill 2 cards. And I can put a permanent from among them into my hand. I'm going to go ahead and get Killmonger. I'll gain another 2 life.
Killmonger is really good, and that's the Scourge of Wakanda.
Yeah, the sack a creature. I get to destroy target non-land permanent.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and tap 4 and play the Vision. This was probably my best hit.
Oof.
Not. I mean, it wasn't. It didn't. I don't have a lot of non-creature spells in this deck or in my black-red deck, but it's just a decent body for a flyer.
Mm-hmm.
It was getting outclassed by my opponent because again, his creatures, especially Wonder Man, which I forgot flies, were just so powerful. But in terms of like hits, this was the nicest one I pulled.
Yeah.
We'll be going straight to the trade binder.
Yeah. What was the creature you? Was it the blue creature for 1 that taps to make another artifact a copy? Is it Shiri?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I did not pull that one. I don't think. Maybe I did. Let me check my blue.
I don't remember her full name. I did pull that one.
Shiri Wakandan Inventor. Yeah, this one here.
Wakandan. I can't spell it right. I want to look it up, but so I had an opponent that played Sherry and then played Vision and basically had 2 visions at all times.
Pretty nice. That's pretty nice.
Where is she? I thought I had a Sherry.
Also,
Is
playing
she
the
common?
Vision increases. She is an uncommon, I want to say.
How do you spell her name again?
Shuri.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's uncommon. Yeah, Shuri, and then Wakandan Inventor.
I gotcha. Yeah,
2/1 for 2. Also makes the Vision cost 3 because she reduces the cost.
Yeah, this is just a really good card. I think this is one we could have highlighted in our primer, just as a good card in Commander as well. Artifact reducer, making a copy of another artifact, any artifact, a copy of it, and also gets around legendary. So again, he had 2 visions. It was pretty brutal.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm glad you don't have Shuri.
So, yeah, this went up to 3 now, Super Adaptoid, and when he attacks, he'll get a flying and a vigilance counter because of the Vision.
Cool.
So I will swing with the 3 in the air. It has flying and vigilance counters on it.
All right, I think you will have to tap it this time, but you have to.
It says when it attacks. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And I'll have it afterwards. Yeah.
And so it's 3 power flying. I can't block flying. I will take 3.
And I will pass.
You're off to a good start, but you're tapped out, right?
I do have 1 because of Super Scroll or Undercover Scroll.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'll untap and draw. Play a forest, and what is the most that I can do? And Vision is 5 toughness, is that right?
Yeah, 2/5. A little awkward, but that's probably because he gets double strike.
Yeah.
If I play a non-creature spell.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to go ahead and Repulsor Blast Vision.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Deal 5 damage. I'm not gonna do the teamwork. Don't really
So
think the
pretty
teamwork.
though.
Yeah, yeah. Iron Man. It is some sweet art. Iron Man just like blasting big old,
Mm-hmm.
big old robot there. So,
Another favorite is Truck Toss. That one got used quite a bit on
ah,
me. It's pretty
dude,
hilarious.
Truck Toss wrecked me some games. Because it
Mhm.
hit any target. But yeah, that's all I can do. You're gonna have a flying vigilance guy anyway, because those are counters. And
And he does go down to 2.
yeah, I will pass.
Okay, I will untap Upkeep, remove this counter to draw an extra card.
Yep.
All right. Uh, yeah, let's go ahead and play Hercules. Hercules,
Stop playing stuff, bro.
Prince of Power. I am drawing 2 cards a turn.
Yeah.
Hercules, Prince of Power. I can't do the power up right now, but that will bring Super Adaptoid up to 3 again. Um,
You can do the power up right now.
I don't have enough.
It's reduced by the mana that you spent to cast him.
Oh, I never paid attention to that
Ah,
part. Reduce
dude.
the cost
Yeah.
by its mana cost if it entered this.
Yeah, so that's
Damn.
what I was saying. Like a lot of times you just wait till you have 5 mana, and
I
just go
was
ahead.
never. I never paid attention to that the
Yeah.
entire time.
It
Damn.
also includes if you blink him because it just says if he entered the battlefield this turn.
Yeah. Okay. So that means it's minus. So it normally costs 5. That means it costs 2 now. So I'll have to use the scrolls to do it. And I will do that. So he'll get a counter. And now he has Vigilance and Indestructible and Haste until end of turn.
Yep,
So that will give Super Adaptoid Indestructible once he attacks.
that is correct.
So,
That's a wombo combo there, man. It's pretty good.
yeah. So I'll swing for 4 here and then 3 in the air.
I think you're just gonna kill me with that.
He has Vigilance with the Adaptoid.
Yeah,
Usually the Adaptoid, because it only has the 2 toughness, got hit pretty quickly.
yeah.
It was the longest it stayed alive for
I
me.
wish I could. I probably should have done that maybe, but I wasn't expecting you to play indestructible. I'm just gonna chump block the Hercules.
Yep.
And take
And
how much in the air? 3?
3 still, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be at 9.
And I will pass.
Yeah, I figured I'd better take out Vision while you were tapped out. You couldn't give him indestructible, because then you would have given. It was like an automatic indestructible there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can come back from this. I'm gonna play a top deck hero here, World War Hulk.
Ooh.
I got to do this.
I haven't seen this one yet.
I got to do this in one of my games, and it was like super badass. So I hope I get to do it here. So chapter 1: the next red or green creature spell you cast this turn can be cast without paying its mana cost. So I'm just gonna cast a Tali real quick. No, I'm actually not. But then chapter 2, put 3+1/+1 counters on a creature you control. Chapter 3, choose target creature you control until end of turn. Double its power and toughness, and it gains trample. So I will play Doc Samson, Super Psychiatrist. So I got to do this, and you'll see how gross this gets if he survives. If you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent you control, put that many +1 of each of those kinds of counters on the permanent instead. Add X mana of any 1 color where X is Doc Samson's power.
I just realized there's some sort of Hulk in the mirror that he's talking to in the artwork.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've always liked Doc Samson. He's such a random character because he's like partially irradiated, so he's like always buffed out, but he doesn't turn into the Hulk level buffed out, and he's also a psychiatrist, which is really funny.
Yeah. I mean, just think of the art here. Like, dude had to basically just draw khakis and dress shoes on this guy.
Yeah, and like a spandex shirt.
Yeah. But yeah, he's pretty. He's a 3/6, and he's a mana dork. He taps for X mana of 1 color where X is his power. So again, I can't stop your flyer yet. I don't know if I'll. Actually, I do have some reach creatures in here somewhere. But I will pass the turn to you.
Okay, I am going to remove a counter again off of Hercules because I think drawing cards in this format is pretty good.
It is pretty good. Oh yeah, let me put
Let's see
Grab the
here.
dice here.
I will play a land. I think I'm going to use Super Scroll and these three to play Killmonger, and
Oh
I will
yeah.
sack the Super Scrolls and take out the enchantment.
Yeah, I forgot you had Killmonger in your hand.
Killmonger. And do I have two creatures? I do now. So he is +2/+1, which is kind of random, but
Mhm.
it is nice.
Yep.
That does bring up Adaptoid up to 4.
Maybe I should have
And
waited
then
until you played Killmonger, but oh well.
So Samson's at 3/6.
He's a
That's
3/6,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Yeah. He's gonna tap
Pretty good.
for at least 3 mana, or can tap for at least 3 mana next turn.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Hmm. No, oh yeah, that's fine. I'll just swing in the air for 4.
Can't stop it. I'll be at 5.
And I will pass.
All right, so let me just tell you, if you hadn't had that, here's what was going to happen.
Yeah, let's see
I
it.
was going to put 3 counters on target creature, and I would have targeted Doc Samson, but Doc Samson would have put 4 counters on Doc Samson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, Doc Samson puts another counter on World War Hulk, so I would have went straight to
Oh
3,
yeah,
and I would have doubled his power and toughness, um, and given him trample. Again,
yeah.
this is all theoretical. This would have happened. I would have equipped Captain America's shield because that's what I got to do in my other game, and I would have swung a 14 28 at you
Oh God, yeah, that would have been nasty.
with
With
trample,
trample?
and then
Yeah.
I would have been able to tap him for 14 mana,
Oh my God.
which I did get to do.
Jeez.
I did get to do in a game and
That is a
just dropped my
scary
hand.
combo, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a scary ass combo. Yeah. See,
yeah.
that's why a lot of the games went that way where I was like, especially when I was playing the villains, I was like, okay, I'm building, I got tokens, and they're like 4/4 that's now an 8/8, 7/7 that's now a 9/9. I was like,
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm not gonna attack into you, but let's see how much mana I can make. 5, 6, 7, 8. Need at least 7. Okay, well, I'm gonna tap this for 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 total. I'm gonna play Pet Avengers. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the power up cost,
Yep.
which puts a counter. This does have reach, so I have a 5/5 with reach.
Yep.
And when I power up, I make a 3/2 hero with vigilance. And I'll have 1 green remaining. So at least I can block your flyer for a minute, maybe. I'll pass.
All right. I have no +1/+1. Actually, I can remove a regular counter.
Yeah, you can remove any counter, so you can remove.
So I will remove the indestructible one off of here.
Ooh, indestructible counter gone.
And I will draw 2.
That's pretty good though.
Yes.
I guess I
I'm
should
gonna go ahead.
show Pet Avengers. Pet Avengers. That's what they do. A dragon, cat, dog, bird, frog, hero.
I know. I love it. I love it. I think we're going to game 2 because I'm going to Hour of Defeat the Pet Avengers. Unfortunately.
You jerk. Can't I respond? How big is your flyer?
He's a 4/4. He's a 4/2, so I can't quite kill you with my current board state.
4/2. All right. So Pet Avengers down.
Okay. Surveil. I will definitely throw that land away. I don't want that.
Okay.
So Hour of Defeat, destroy target creature. Like I said in the pre-release or in the primer, very good card.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go in the 4 in the air.
All right. You should have taken the vigilance counter off. I'm gonna punishing punch.
Ooh.
Okoye. I guess Okoye. Yeah. Well, punishing punch. And deal damage equal to its power to target creature to your flyer.
Okay.
So we'll deal 3 damage to your flyer.
All right, he is gone. I got a little cocky there. Second main phase, we'll go ahead and cut down your mana, and I will double my power and toughness and fight your Doc Samson
What is the card you're playing?
with epic fight.
Epic Fight.
I'm hitting you as a 10-8, basically.
Right. Doc is down.
And I will pass.
Yeah. And again, I played. Since you killed my Pet Avengers, it gave me where I could play this for 1. This Punishing Punch.
That makes sense.
So I was holding that up just in case you killed something. All right, but Doc, you're still in the lead here. Let's see. So you have Killmonger, you have your thing that's drawing you cards, and you have Hercules.
Okay. I won't be able to draw a card next turn because I lost all my counter synergy.
Gotcha. And Killmonger is
5/4 right now.
5/4.
Because I've got 2, 3 creatures in the yard. 4 creatures in the yard.
Well, I think we equip Captain America's shield to this hero. So this random hero that's you don't know who it is picks up Captain America's shield, and it's a 3/10 with vigilance. And
yeah, I'm assuming the idea behind that is that's you as the reader, you know, like or the player.
And we're going to tap down Killmonger, and I'm going to swing for 3 first strike vigilance.
I could take that 3. I'll be at 21.
Yeah, you got life to spare. I will pass the turn.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna play Unliving Legionnaire.
Hang on, you have a upkeep or main phase trigger or whatever.
Oh right, I'm sorry. Sorry, yes, I'll put a counter here. And then I get
What's
to
that make him?
Sorry?
What's that make your guy?
He's a 3/3 now over
here. Okay.
So Unliving Legionnaire, this is a 3/2 flyer. I think this is my only other flyer other than Vision in the deck, in the Adaptoid. And Vampire Villain, I don't know the history of this creature whatsoever, so if anyone in the chat knows, please chime in. I do get to reduce the cost by 4, so 1 black, so that means this now costs 7, so it costs 3. So I can do that.
Yeah, if you have 7 mana, right. If you have 7 total mana, you can do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's exactly how much I have. So I will power him up. He gets 2 counters. So he is a 5/4. And then I get to return up to 1 target creature from my graveyard to my hand. I'm going to get back the Vision. Can't play him right now. I think that's a pass. So let's see if the Legionnaire lives.
Yeah. Draw.
Or if you get a Reacher.
Oof, that's unfortunate. Yeah, chance pass. Actually, yeah. I mean, I can attack you, but the only thing I can only tap down 1 thing. You can. Well, you'd have to chump block with a bunch of stuff. So you have a 5/4 flyer and a Killmonger.
Yeah, 5/4, 5/4, 3/3, 3/3.
All right, let's attack and tap down Killmonger.
Okay.
It's a 3/10 with first strike.
We'll take the 3.
Okay. I will pass.
Pretty good. Cap shield. Pretty good.
Yep.
All right. I will go to combat and attempt to swing for 5 in the air.
Yeah, it's a 5/4.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I had stuff.
Yeah.
Counter.
Yeah.
Now I swing.
So it's a 5/4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to Hell Carrier strike with teamwork and deal 4 damage to that attacking creature.
You got it. All right. Hanging on.
Yeah, but
you didn't take the Adaptoid, right? You didn't even take the Adaptoid hit last time?
I did not.
You killed it before. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Second main phase, we will play Vision.
Mm-hmm.
or the Vision. And then this was a fun one, but I never quite got to make it work in the villain deck. It's okay in this deck. Arnin Zola, Biofanatic. I get a 2/1 menace as long as there are 2 or more creature cards in my graveyard. Cost 3, have to tap it, and the token comes in tapped. So overall, not the best, but late game sometimes it's okay.
I actually like it. It's just constant pressure.
The constant is very nice because they are menace.
Yeah.
And I will pass.
Yeah, I really think your card draw is what's winning you this game. I'll play
this
this.
guy is, like
White.
we said in the pre-release, this guy's very nice.
Yeah, I'll play this white-red land, gain 1 life. I'll go to 6. I did one of my matches in the RCQ. It came down to time, and I stayed alive at 1 because I played a gain life land.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Okay.
say earlier, I think we should clip the moment where I forgot how power up works as a nice little PSA to
Yeah.
everyone.
So man, you've got a you've got
You do have a nice board. I do like
5,
whatever's going on.
7. Yeah, you've got enough to kill my hero. Well, my hero has first strike, so technically you don't have enough to kill the hero.
Yeah, with 10, I definitely don't.
Yeah, well, first strike is the difference here. Let's tap Killmonger.
Yep.
You can attempt a chump block if you'd like.
I'm a little scared because I feel like you've got something big coming down the pipe. I already know things in the deck. I'm gonna throw Hercules this time.
All right, we'll just kill Hercules. He's a 3/3. I got first strike, and I'll pass the turn to you.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. I want to trigger the vision, so I'm gonna play Go Nuts.
Go nuts! Don't do that.
I will not be doing the teamwork. I'm just gonna put the counter on the vision, but that will give him 3, which will trigger him his double strike. So he'll be hitting for 6.
That's probably going to be enough.
I will attempt to swing for 3, 5, or 3, 6 double strike.
Man, I just need 1 more turn. Yeah, because he's 6. Yeah, because I have a Hulk Smash, but I can't kill him. And also needed another white for Captain Marvel.
Oh, crazy!
I just got it.
I knew that was scary.
Yeah.
That's a nice pull. That's a beautiful artwork there.
Yeah, I got that the same pack that I pulled Doctor Doom. It was my last pack, and I was like, oh, I got Captain Marvel, and Doctor Doom was right behind it.
Something I didn't think about with this Arnim Zola is that this is an uncommon that they did this treatment for. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
He's a very iconic character.
I know Janky is building a Doctor Doom deck, and he's looking for all the special comic book art. So I've got the villain that makes them cost 1 less and lets them connive. So I'm gonna try to send that to him.
Very nice. Yes.
All right, I will play first. Now, and again, in my pre-release, I did go. I won my first 2 rounds, and then I just had a very close game 3 or round 3 that went to 3 games against the guy who eventually won the pre-release. But then I lost my last round. So this deck it's got some cool stuff in it, but it's definitely like I had to play 3 colors to get enough removal.
Right. Yeah, so this was the best version of the deck, but it took me getting defeated quite a few times by the one guy because we played a lot of matches just to make him feel like he was doing a pre-release, but he never had to change his deck. His deck stayed exactly the same, and he beat me both times.
Gotcha.
So yeah, again, this deck is very weak to flyers, even though I won with flying.
So you were saying your LGS didn't have a big turnout. So was this like a
so Friday?
Yeah, go ahead.
Friday had a full pod. We had 8 players. And then Sunday had 1 person, Saturday had 1 person. Now, to be fair, the store that I work at now is kind of small. I didn't get to talk to the other stores yet that I normally attend at. Like Bat City is another big one that I usually go to, which I have my trade night there tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to see what the turnout was there. I also know that at Pat's Games, which has been around for 30 years, they just celebrated their anniversary. They had, I think, 2 full pods go. So that's good for them. So I think the general consensus what it was okay,
Yeah.
but I know Sullivan posted about it and he said his experience was terrible. But then if you look at the comments, everybody was like, "What the hell? Mine was awesome." So
Mm-hmm.
I don't quite know yet. If anyone in the chat wants to chime in what your pre-release turnout was like, please let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah, ultimately, I do know that there are people who have said things like, "Well, I'm not going to do this set because I'm going to blow my wallet out for The Hobbit." You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Um, ours. So, um, again, Strixhaven, like, pretty much sold out. I want to
Yeah.
say there was over 30 people, um, or at least 30. And then this one, actually, there was 28 people. So
Okay, that's good.
on Friday night. Now, it just seemed like there were some people that specifically came for Marvel, and then some of the regulars came. But yeah, it seemed like it was just pretty much normal.
What was interesting about the guy I played with is that he ended up buying quite a few pre-release kits
Hmm.
because him and his friends were going to do it later, because they didn't have the time
Hmm.
to attend an actual pre-release. Also, something to consider: it was Father's Day weekend, and I think that affected a lot of stuff. And I don't know how smart that was on Marvel's part because I would
Yeah,
say, obviously you're a father, I'm not, and I think that's a lot of the case is that it's about like
yeah,
with our current age groups, half of us have kids and the other half don't.
yeah,
So I think that like that was a little, that might have affected things because we also had some card shows that
yeah,
weekend with
yeah.
the card shop I work for, and the attendance was a little low. Also, something to consider, it's like the first couple of weeks after school has ended. So I
Hmm.
think a lot of people are like, oh, we get to go on vacation
Yeah,
right
yeah. It's
now.
summertime, vacation time. Like you
Hmm.
said, holiday weekend where people might have family or traveling to see family.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, yeah, totally.
So if I was Wizards, I would have maybe picked the weekend before or the weekend after.
Yeah,
But then again, you're competing with Fourth of July, so maybe it should have been the weekend before.
yeah. I will
Or
say,
even push it a little bit later because we have a few months before Hobbit, so maybe you could have even done it the second
hmm
weekend of July or something.
yeah, I will say, like being an old school Magic player, not at first, I was not super crazy about Universes Beyond. Um, but I have grown to love them, especially the ones like Final Fantasy and Avatar: The Last Airbender that are kind of like have magic built into kind of their story.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
actually, like it is fun to be like, oh, I played, Iron Man, I played Captain
Oh yeah,
Marvel. Like I don't feel bad about it at all. I actually feel like it's cool.
yeah. Well, what I
Um,
really like, and this is something I worried about when we first got, because in general, I like UB. I'm totally fine with it.
mhm.
But this one specifically, when they first announced Marvel, period, I was a little concerned only because I didn't want to be playing with Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, all the actors. I wanted, I didn't want Tom Holland the card.
Mm,
So I
mm,
do appreciate that they did not really lean into the movie side, and this is very much a for comic book fans
yeah,
collaboration.
yeah,
Same thing with the Spider-Man set.
yeah. And I do like again. I think it's much better than Spider Man because you don't have like you have multiple Iron Man variants.
Mm-hmm.
Variants mentioned, by the way. Um, but it's not like repetitive like Spider-Man was. It's just like, oh, Spider-Man this, Spider-Man that, Spider-Man, and
Yeah,
uh,
I think again we all know that they'll never admit it, but their biggest, and I said this in during the pre-release, their big mistake was Aftermath,
mm,
trying to pull a corporate ass move and give us less for more or
yeah,
more for less. Sorry, that was their biggest mistake because that Aftermath led to the Assassin's Creed set being
mm-hmm,
so small,
mm-hmm,
which then led to the Spider-Man set originally being small, which again, they'll never admit
mm-hmm,
this, but originally being a small set like that, and then
mm-hmm,
them having to pivot and like scramble and like fill it with fluff last
yeah,
minute.
yeah,
So that you can tell that this set was not designed with that in mind. They had already given up on the Aftermath
yeah.
small booster set stuff. So really that was their big mistake was
Well,
trying to pull that on us.
and I also heard that they basically have rotating teams for set design.
Yeah.
Team A, B, C, D. And I think somebody pointed out, and I don't know how accurate this is, that this is the same team that designed Tarkir Dragonstorm.
Mm.
And I can kind of sense that's kind of the way why the limited feels the way it does.
I'll be honest, I like this more than I liked Dragonstorm. I was a
Yeah.
little as a big Tarkir fan, Dragonstorm for me was kind of a miss on all levels.
Yeah.
Because personally, what I loved about Tarkir was the first set and Fate Reforged, because I found it more interesting to the all of the inspirations from like Central Asia and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and seeing the clans, because I love the Obzon. I think they're
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic. They're one of my favorite
I
color.
wish,
You know,
yeah, there was a lot of characters I wish they would have brought back. You know,
yeah. Like
like,
I was not excited when Tarkir became dragons again, just because in
mm-hmm.
general I'm just not a dragon player. I think they haven't really made interesting dragons
Yeah.
in a long time. And then the way they did Dragonstorm, I feel like they threw a lot of the creative out the window. And that's kind of what was a big disappointment for me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple cards I do play in my Obzon deck from that set, but in general, it just didn't hit with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mechanically, though, if it's the same team, then they are doing a great job mechanically.
Yeah. Yeah.
My first hand was also garbage again.
Yay, garbage. Mine is
One,
not super great, but it's playable,
five,
so
six,
I'll rock
7.
with it.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay, this one's not as hard to decide what to put back. Put that on the bottom, and I will let you go.
All right, I'm gonna play this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Forest because we're in New York City. Pass turn.
Hell yeah. I just realized I forgot to give some of my lands back to my job, but that is okay because I will see them on Monday. And I will pass.
All right, I will
But
draw.
everyone else, don't be like me. Give your lands back to your LGS,
I'll
please.
play a Spider-Man. There's Spidey right there. Planes, and I will pass.
Okay. I'll play a swamp, and I have nothing. Go ahead.
All right, for the first time all weekend, I'm playing this card correctly. I'm gonna flash in Tigra,
Hey,
Feline Fury.
there we
I
go.
kept like not reading the card that it had flash, and I would just be like, turn
Yeah.
two, play it out. Oh wait, it has flash. But if your opponent's playing blue, it's probably better to go ahead and play it.
I like the stats. Flash, trample, and then you get to get counters if you gain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you gain life, absolutely. You know
Cat,
what?
human, hero.
Yeah, you know what? This is New York City as well. It's a TMNT Plains.
There you go.
Unfortunately, I can only play that and attack you for 2.
We're in
Guess
New
reset life
York
totals.
City.
New York City. All right,
18.
pass the turn. Yeah, this is again a good with that ramp card that you played that gained you 2 life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I will play a swamp, and I am passing again. You might weep. You might just beat me because I'm not playing on curve.
Yeah. You know what though? Dang it! Everything in my hand is like 5 mana or more, which is sad. This kind of looks like New York City. It's actually New Capenna. Attacking for 2 again.
It's definitely New York City in the 30s.
Yeah.
I'll take 2 again.
I'll pass. You're in trouble next turn, though. I'll tell you that.
I'm not feeling good. I'm gonna play a swamp from Duskmorn because that felt right with the villains.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we'll bust out the Dragon, Cat, Dog, Bird, Frog hero with Pet
Ooh.
Avengers. I don't have enough to reduce, even with the cost reduction, and I will pass.
Hey, but still, a 4/4 with reach is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm guessing. No, it doesn't make it. So, are one of these a 0 power? What's going? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Let's see. We have dragon, cat, dog, bird, frog, hero. So you have 5 things there.
but it's a 4/4.
Yeah.
But it can become a 5/5, and then you randomly get a hero.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I had the same question with Spinneret and something else from Spider-Man, where it's 2 characters on the card, but it's a 1/2. So I was like, are these 0.5 toughness each?
I was about to say it
Or
must be
power
the
each?
cat because like the frog has got Thor's hammer,
Mm.
the dragon
Oh, I
and the
didn't realize that.
yeah
Yeah, that's Frog Thor.
frog Thor,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. And the bird and dragon gotta at least have one.
Hmm.
So it must be
It
the.
does look like a very small cat, so yeah, maybe
Although
that's
it
what it
could be
is.
the cat, it could be the dog. I mean, the dog just chilling there. He looks friendly.
He's maybe he's bringing more of the toughness. Maybe these are like 2 1s or something.
All right. I'll play my 5th land, and I think I'm not going to be attacking into your 4/4, but I think it is time to go ahead and play Doc Samson, Super
Oh, I'm
Psychiatrist.
scared. I'm scared now.
Yeah. I didn't have World War Hulk or whatever. You'd have been done for. Not
hmm
2 green either. But I'll pass.
Okay,
Just a
let's
three.
see
Just a big
here.
old 3/6 mana dork. No big deal.
No big deal. All right, so Doc's at 3, right? Oh, but I can. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna epic fight him again.
Double your power. That's rude.
Toughness, and then fight him.
Okay.
If I attack, I will not die because he still has 5 toughness because he goes up to 8/8.
Yeah.
The fact that it does power and toughness doubled is pretty crazy.
Yep. Yep.
Um, I'm gonna stay a little defensive here. I will pass.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play Boro Backup, which is one of the land cyclers. But I'm not worried about land right now. I'm going to make 2 3/2 hero creature tokens with vigilance.
Ninjas again lose our number, man. Luke Cage, I love that. One of the few cards has a Moon Knight on it, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I love Moon Knight. I'm excited to see him pop up, hopefully in the Mystical or Knights or whatever they're planning down the future set.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna play that. I probably should have played that last turn, but I was really hoping you didn't have a removal spell and I could do other stuff with the extra mana, but I will pass the turn. Getting stonewalled by some pet Avengers. They actually saved me in the RCQ because a guy was playing artifact flyers and
yeah, the reach is needed against a lot of decks in this. I'm gonna tap 4 and play the Vision. The Vision is definitely one of my favorite characters, especially the way Paul Bettany played him in the movies. I really, really like it, the way he does the Vision. I don't know his comic stories too well, but I do like him a lot in the show, movie.
Anything else?
No, because I'll just lose my doggy, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
All right, untap and draw. We have 6 lands. What can we do with 6? And the Vision is 5, which is pretty good. Well, that's not cool, but I think I need to go ahead and do this. I am going to go nuts.
Ooh.
I'm going to do the teamwork, so I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter, and this is a fight, right? This is a fight, so I guess we put it on the one I tapped. And we're going to have it fight your pet Avengers.
Okay, so we are down.
Basically trading my hero and my go nuts for keeping you from having that big reacher with
it is nice
making a token as well. 5 white mana and I will pass.
All right, here we go. The Thing, Ben Grimm.
No,
this guy is a bomb. Even though he's uncommon, he is a bomb in this set.
Let's pull him up.
I often saw him on the other side of the board as an 11/11, and it was terrifying.
Yeah. Whenever one or more heroes you control deal damage to a player, put 2 +1/+1 counters on him. That's really good.
Yeah, so I will swing 2/5 Flying Vigilance.
Okay, and you're tapped out?
I am tapped out, yes.
Perfect. Let's play Captain Marvel.
Ooh, with that flash.
Yeah, and it's not pulling it up. Get out of here.
And you're
Lord of the Rings.
5 life off of this block.
Lord of the Rings card. There we go. Captain
Right there,
Marvel,
yeah.
Earth's Protector, 5/4 with Flash, Flying, and Lifelink. I wanted to do
Very
the
strong.
power up, but I think it's better to go ahead and kill Vision here.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely.
so I'm going to block Vision. I will gain 5 life, which will trigger
Very nice.
Tigra here. Tigra will get a counter. And for 7, I can put a indestructible counter on Captain Marvel.
Very, very good card. I think that will definitely make its way to Commander, and I will pass.
Yep. Draw. Um, I have a forest. And so you can attack me with, and the thing has trample, right?
Yeah, the fact that he triggers himself is disgusting. Because that trample makes it pretty easy to do that.
Oof.
I'm getting a water.
Yeah, you're good.
I can't remember. I think it was oh yes, my friends at Guild Pack. They were talking about the upcoming sets. And I think everyone's pretty much figured it out, which I'm curious if Wizards will pull a fast one because they're like they don't like that everyone already figured it out.
Yeah.
But while talking about the what if is probably going to be the last set, which will probably introduce Marvel Zombies, unless
Mm-hmm.
they just do a whole Marvel Zombies set. But that seems kind of boring.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking if they did what if and then they brought in the magic characters as superheroes,
Oh, yeah. What if
like a
MTG
reverse
were
super
Marvel? Yeah. And that leads into the movie. I don't know.
beyond.
I'm gonna swing 5 flying lifelink at you.
You got it. I'm at 11.
All right, because I think we're just gonna have to race. Put a counter there. So I have a 4/3 and a 3/2. So I have 7 power over here.
Mm-hmm.
I will pass the turn to you.
So power up is anytime, right? You can do it whenever you want.
Anytime. Yep, anytime.
That's bad. That's very bad. And you have the mana for it?
I do.
You do. Okay. Hmm. 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 I will first attempt to swing with Ben here.
All right, I will attempt to double block, or I will double block.
Okay. So that gives you enough power to kill him, right?
Yeah, I have
Yep.
7.
And then I can wipe your board.
I mean, you'll kill these 2 guys.
Right. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Then we'll do.
Let's see. I had a 4/3 and a 3/2, so 2 tramples over. I'll go to
Yeah.
28.
Let's do undercover scroll, which is a 3/3 now.
Okay.
And is all creature types. And man, I really want to get max value off of this, but I think I'm just gonna have to decoy ploy and get back the indestructible is tough. Yeah, I think I'll just get back the thing.
Decoy.
Return a creature. I mean, return. Choose one or both. Return a villain. Return a hero. I only have heroes in my graveyard right now.
Okay.
So I get that back from the graveyard into my hand, and I will pass.
All right. End of your turn. I would like to activate this to put an indestructible counter on it. And a +1/+1 counter on it as well.
Pretty good.
Uh,
It's going to
yeah.
be gaining 6 life for you now.
Yep. I will move to combat and attack you for 6 flying.
I will go to 5.
All right, I'll go to 34, and then I'm just going to play Pet Avengers and go ahead and power them up to make the hero. And I'll pass turn to you.
All right, draw for turn. We will tap the scrolls. Should have just gotten the Pet Avengers back, honestly. Killmonger, kill the Pet Avengers by sacking the scroll.
Pet Avengers down.
Uh,
You stop this flyer?
let's see. Mill 2 cards.
You'll gain
don't
some
get
life.
the answer.
You'll gain some life, though.
Yeah. So I'll live by 1 life at the moment.
You're at 7, yeah.
Yep. So there was can I do a non-land permanent off of that?
Oh.
Yes, so I get the land back from that mill.
Gotcha.
I will play a land for turn. I maybe should. No, I couldn't. Yeah, okay. Very light on green this turn. He's a 5/4, and I will pass.
You don't have 2 creatures in the graveyard?
I do. Yeah, that's why he's a 5/4.
Oh, it makes because he's a 3/3.
Normally
originally.
he's a 3/3. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna play Hero in Training. When it enters, draw a card, and if I control a hero, I'll gain 2 life. So I will gain 2 life, and I will draw this card. It's decent. 5/4.
36 life, chat. That is
life gain.
pretty good.
Combat. I'm gonna attack you with both of them.
We'll block the hero, and I'll be taking 6.
I will destroy your Killmonger with Helicarrier Strike.
Very good. Do I get you have first strike on something, or?
It's destroying it before damage.
Yes, that's true. Okay.
Because it's a 5/4, I'm gonna deal 4 damage to it. You did block it, but you will take 6, and I'll gain 6 and go to 42.
All right, I need a flyer here, chat.
The bomb is winning.
Ooh, you got this round.
Game 3. Guess what I just drew?
Ooh, dang, yeah.
I drew it off of Hero in Training.
My opponent had that one too. That's a good one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, this is good because it just replaces itself all the time. And then gaining 2 life, like you said, is good for life gain strategies like Tigra or whatever.
Yeah, there was a lot of good life gain synergy. You haven't seen it yet, but I'll go ahead and talk about it here. Where is it? Kingpin's Enforcers mixed with the
1-drop that you get back over and over?
No, Villainous Hideout. This got me up to 28 life in one game.
Oh, gotcha.
Because of the conniving.
So if we play our other decks, I'll get to play one of my favorite things, which was Loki Laufeyson.
I was about to say, I hope you got a Loki card.
I did, and I got to play it in the RCQ, and it was big. But let me see if I can find my. So I had an opponent that played Mockingbird, Ace Agent.
Yeah.
So it's a 2/2 double strike. That's already scary, but anytime it's kind of got the repartee type ability. Anytime you target another one of your creatures, including itself, you put a counter on it. So it's just going to get harder and harder to kill and in blocks.
Right.
And then there's ways to give it flying. So people were giving this flying and doing like a ton of damage with like Panther Pounce and stuff like that.
That's nice.
And then like making it indestructible whenever I go to kill it with the white instant that. And so they're like, oh, I put a counter on it for the target. I put a counter on it from the spell. Plus I give it indestructible and double strike, and it was hard to kill. And I think that spell also gives lifelink. So anyway, this dude was up to like 34, and I was able to chew him down with a Loki Laufeyson with Hawkeye's bow on it. I would just pay 1 to tap
That's crazy.
Loki to activate its ability, and then ping him with the bow. And then I had Hawkeye Young Avenger, which I told you was the best Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
And so at first I was like, I'm gonna tap this and deal 3 to your face. It was lightning bolt your face. And then
Yeah.
I put an equipment on Hawkeye, and I was like, I'm gonna tap this, and now I'm gonna do 4 to your face. And then I started putting counters on her, and so it was like 5, 6, 7, 8. And so basically, I chewed him all the way down from 34,
Wow.
pinging him with Loki, uh,
That's crazy.
Loki and Hawkeye. Because at the end, I
That's
was like,
awesome.
"That's 8 damage to your face. I'll untap. I'll put another counter at 9 to your face."
I got these three cards, which I like all three of them, but I didn't really get to make them work, unfortunately. But I do still believe in this combo here, and I do think that this is just a good card.
What is that
Hire
card?
crew.
Higher recruit.
We
Yeah.
got hire a crew, which can be a finisher. Hydra assault robot, which pings if artifacts enter, if villains or artifacts enter,
Hmm.
and then machinist, machine smith automaton, which gets stronger when artifacts enter and has trample.
Yeah. Higher crew being an instant speed. An opponent
Mhm.
saved himself for a turn with playing it as a blocker, just a 3/1 blocker.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely. But yeah, if you can really power out those tokens or even just a lot of white creatures, that can, I think, win you games.
All right, we're going to game 3.
Here we go. We're 1-1, chat. What was some of y'all's favorite pools that you got over the weekend if you happen to play in the pre-release? Let us know.
Ooh, this is sketchy. I'm gonna keep it, but it's sketch. Yeah, chat. Tell me what you liked out there. Again, the Loki Lofison. I'll pull it up here real quick. It was probably my favorite card to play. Not just because I like Loki, but because it allows you to copy
Mm-hmm.
instants or sorceries, and it came in clutch with every turn. I was just like, okay, I've got 1 removal spell. I'm gonna hold it. If they attack me, or depending on what they do, I can copy it. I can make 2. I can block with Loki, and then do it. So like 1 turn, I double, like I blocked with my 2 creatures, and I had a giant growth in my hand. So I was just like, tap Loki, cast giant growth. Both my creatures
Yeah,
survive. Both your creatures die.
that's a good point.
The same game that I fought back from like the guy at 36, because I had Hawkeye Young Avenger up to like a uh 6/6, I think,
Mm-hmm.
or 6/8, whatever it was. I cast Hulk Smash, targeting my Young Avenger, and I did 10 damage, 10 to his Ben Grimm and 10 to his double striking flyer.
Very
That
nice.
was a big blowout, and it was all enabled by Loki being able to copy. Because there's a lot of spells that are 2 or less that you can copy right off the bat, and then if you get his power up, you could do multiple others. So, all right, ready when you are.
Very nice. Let me look at my hand again real quick. Yeah, I'll play this.
Okay.
I will go first. I will open up with a forest and pass.
All right. Oh, never didn't have it. Play this planes.
Ah,
Pass.
risky. Risky.
Yep.
I will do a swamp and pass.
All right. I will draw. I will play this forest and pass.
Right. I will do Ultron drone.
Yep, that's a good
2,
one.
3. If I had 3 more, I could power it up right now, and it gets 2 counters and makes another robot villain. And I will pass.
All right.
An
End of your
artifact
turn.
creature,
I'm
no
gonna
less.
flash in Tigra again.
Oh snap!
Yep.
Oh snap!
Oh, I've just top decked 3 lands in a row after keeping a 2-land in. Feels so good.
Very good.
Restorative Technique. So this is the card you played earlier, and this works really well with Tigra. Target player gains 2 life. That's going to be me, and then I'm going to search my library for basic land. Then I'm going to put a +1/+1. So I'm going to reset my life total here back to 20. All right, I'm gonna gain 2 life. Go to 22, which puts a counter on Tigra because anytime I gain life, put a counter on her. I'm gonna go search for a land. Let's look at what I need. Yeah, I don't think I have like the red is just really just a splash, so. Yeah, I think I'll just get another plains. Is that right? Yeah, we'll get a plains. And then I'll put a counter on Tiger. So she is a 4/3 with trample. I would like to attack you for 4.
Take 4.
All right, I will pass the turn.
Let's see here.
Now see here.
Let us see here. Yeah, let's just bring out the doggo. Pet Avengers.
Dang it, man.
4/4. Boom.
Yep.
And yours is what again now?
A 4/3.
Okay. I will swing for 2.
All right, back down to 20.
And I'll pass.
Come here. Play this forest. I will play Hero in Training once again, which again, when it enters, draw a card. So I'll draw. And then if I control a hero, I gain 2 life. Guess what? Tigra is a hero.
Oh, look at that.
So I will gain 2 life. Put a counter on Tigra. She's a 5/4 with trample. I will move to combat. I'll attack you for 5 trample, sir.
5/4.
5/4 with trample.
I will attempt to block. See what you got.
After blocks, you've activated my trap card. I will play Hell Carrier Strike once again.
Nasty.
4 damage to your Pet Avengers. Yep. So you will take 5 trample.
I will take 5 trample.
And I'm not done yet because I drew a Serpent Specialist.
Ooh.
Which is
off right here.
Yeah, 1/1 with Death Touch. When you put counters on this creature, or I pay 4 to put 2+1/+1 counters on this creature, which I don't have. I've tapped out, so we'll just pass the turn there.
All right, I will untap, draw for turn. I think we're just gonna have to hour defeat. You're a big girl right now. You're Tigra. I will surveil.
She down.
Unfortunately, I don't need those scrolls right now, so they will go in the graveyard. So you have a Death Toucher and a 2/2 now?
Yep.
I will pass.
Yes, sir. Oops.
Missed the land drop, chat. Not usually a good thing.
And you have a 2/3, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I will attack you for 1 Death Touch that I can put counters on. Would you like to block?
And how many counters? 2, right?
I can make it a 3/3. Probably not a good idea to block.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take either 1 or 3. What's it gonna be?
So no blocks. Let's go ahead and put the counters on it.
1, 2, 3. I'm at 8.
And then I would like to play Patriot Shield Wielder. Pay 2, tap it. Another target creature I control gets +2/+0 and gains hexproof until end of turn.
All right.
I'll pass.
Oof, my draws are not good. You have a 3/3, a 2/2, and a what?
2/2, 2/2, 3/3.
All right, I think we're just gonna go ahead and play Hercules without the power up because I don't have enough mana. It's a 3/3 at the moment, and I'm gonna pass. Missing lands is rough, chat.
Yep. That was my downfall on the draft. In my final game, I mulliganed and I kept a land with 3 lands, a hand with 3 lands, and didn't draw another land the whole game.
You almost got me again. You almost
Almost
got me again just
almost
now.
got him. Almost got him. All right. Well, that's
I
where
was
you get
about to
hard.
respond to a special fan's
Mhm.
special note.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you have a 3/3. I could. I feel like
Just start
it's-
calling these special presentations because
I think the thing to do. How many cards do you have in your hand? You still have several, right?
I have 4 in my hand at the moment.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know that I want to trade my Death Toucher. So I think I will just play the Boro backup to get 2 heroes. Actually, you know what? It's probably fine to trade my Death Toucher, to be honest, but I'll pass.
Okay.
We'll trade
Play a land.
Trade these little heroes.
Gonna go ahead and tap 2 for the Adaptoid. It's a 2/2 at the moment, or yeah, 2/2, because it does count itself. And then we will play Mr. Hyde, which will also count. So it's at 3/2. And I will pass.
Mr. Hyde's the thing that draws you cards.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Has Hazen reached out to you about this weekend?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna see what's up with that.
I'm trying to think. No, I don't think so. All right. So you have. I think we will go ahead and play Repulsor Blast with the teamwork, and let's deal 5 damage to your Mr. Hyde, and deal 2 damage to you.
Okay. Mr. Hyde goes down.
So now you have a 2/3, a 3/3, and a. What's your other guy? What's your guy?
Which one?
The artifact that you just played. Yeah, the one with the
This one?
dice. Yeah.
Yeah, he's down to 2 now.
Okay.
He's a 2/2.
2/2. So you could trade with a hero, but that's fine. So you could basically trade everything. That's not cool. I'm gonna attack you with a 3/3 Death Toucher.
All right, I will throw Hercules.
All right. We'll trade.
All right, that brings Adaptoid down to 1.
Yeah. I'll pass.
One moment. I am getting a dice that actually has a 1 on it because I like it better. All right. Let's see what we can pull off here, chat. Let's go ahead. What's your strongest on the board?
3/2s tokens. And then I can give something hexproof. another target creature +2/+0 and hexproof.
Yeah, Hazen actually just texted me about this weekend, so text him if you're available. It's the same schedule we did last time for Trevor Project.
I gotcha.
Um, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap 3 here for Arnon, which will bring me up to 2. Then I'm gonna go nuts. I don't have enough teamwork though, actually. Dang. To do both. I want to do both.
What is it? Teamwork 3?
Teamwork 3. I could tap these 2, but then I lose a lot of blockers here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because what's the biggest thing on your board? Sorry.
They're just 3/2s. You don't necessarily need the counter.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just. It's a fight spell.
Oh, it's
though.
a fight though. Gotcha. You probably do need the counter.
Yeah, I do need the counter. Dang, this is a tough choice. I'm gonna tap these 2 to put the counter here, so at least he's at 3/4. And then I will have him fight one of the 3/2s.
Okay, so he's gonna fight a 3/2, and he is 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna give it hexproof.
Boo. Okay. That might have killed me.
Yeah,
Pass.
yeah, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Prepare to die. Ooh, yeah. Texas, prepare to die, man. Because your guy's a 3/4. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, let's make sure we do this correctly. Yeah, let's just give one of these heroes +2/+0, and let's punishing punch +2/+0 and hexproof if that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna have it deal 5 damage to your blocker.
Disgusting.
Yep, and then we're gonna swing 8, 10.
You got it. Very nice.
10 at you. Good game, good game. I just drew a go nuts as well.
Yeah.
But I had punishing punch, which is why I attacked with the serpent specialist last turn to get punishing punch online in case you did something crazy.
Very nice. So I mean, other cards we didn't get to see. I had Cruel Alliance.
That's a good one.
I had Wakandan Royal Guard. I had Electra. That was one of my pulls as well.
Oh, the one that kills a creature when it enters. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I had a Stolen Stark Tech, which wasn't too bad. That was basically it. Yeah, these are the only cards I played. I didn't get to play really.
A couple that you didn't see that I had was Heroic Feast, which is another card that cares about when you gain life. You put counters on stuff. And Thor Odinson. So I splashed white basically, or I went green-white basically because these are my 2 probably biggest. Thing was pretty good too, but this pushed me into a green-white more than like green-red or whatever. I splashed red basically for some removal and for Thor.
So I think I want to try blue-green. I'm just debating if is taking out my black gonna make my deck too weak, because a lot of my removal's in black. But I would definitely want to play this. I probably want to play this, and then Shuri. I don't think I'd actually need that. I may not actually draw enough cards off of this, because I probably will have to take out the hideout, because I don't think I have enough villains. Let me see. Yeah, I probably have to take out Atlantean Cavalry. Super Suit is fine. Miss Marvel's fine. Probably take that out. Super Intelligence, I'd probably take out. Trickster Stratagem was very good. Thirst for Knowledge is great. And then I got 2 We Say Thee Nays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, perfect.
Gotcha. Hey, you remember that message you got about the friend who recently moved?
uh,
The Tinder disaster.
oh, did you get one too?
got the same. Got the
Oh my
same.
God. Watch out, chat. There's bots afoot.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, let's try blue green. Let's see what blue green can do.
All right. I'm gonna play my RCQ winning deck. It's pretty fun. It is Jund, and Jund is always fun.
Yeah, this is another hit for me, Kamala Khan.
How do you spell it?
Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. KH.
Kamal. Kamal.
Kamala Khan, but it's Miss Marvel first.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Wakandan Royal Guard was another one we didn't get to see. I think is very powerful, especially with Ben Grimm.
Oh yeah, they're putting the counters on something. And if it's hero, get 2 counters. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's look up my. I gotta look up my lands. What kind of lands did I play in
Yeah, I
this
gotta
deck?
switch my lands around here.
Yeah.
See if I have any dual. I don't think I got any duels in these colors.
Where
I did not.
stack?
Yeah, my white was just I think it was the worst that I got. So I had Red Guardian, Super Soldier, a Helicarrier Strike, Agents of Shield, Luke Cage, Kree Commandos. That was okay. Flying Vigilance Prowess is nice. White Widow Free Agent, another Agents of Shield, Supervillain Lockup, Hero in Training, another Helicarrier. I mean, maybe I could have done white. Another very strong card is the Quicksilver that powers up for double strike. Super nasty. My curve is a little wonky in white.
Quicksilver that powers up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, the 1-drop or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find where I put the lands.
I think I would have had too many 3-drops if I played white.
This is annoying. Like I'm staring at like stacks of cards, and I'm like, where did those lands go?
Mm. Would have had a lot of 3-drops.
There they are.
Yeah, let me go ahead and switch out my lands. Go ahead and make sure I put them to the side so I actually take them back to work. I will keep the hideout in there. Just because there's still a few villains that can trigger off of, especially Mr. Hyde. Sadly, I won't get to play this beautiful swamp anymore. I really like the art style in this swamp. Shout out to Sylvia Liu, who drew that. Did a really cool, like cartoonish, comic book inspired, like not normal, more like a cartoon inspired, almost like and maybe this is why, but it kind of reminds me of like Samurai Jack.
Gotcha.
A really cool interpretation of Elektra there. All right, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 islands. One moment.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 lander, baby. All right, chat. So we just finished our first matchup where we played our pre-release decks. Texas is changing his to add blue just to play a little bit different. I'm sleeving up the sealed deck that I played for the RCQ and actually went 4-0 with the RCQ. It's Jund. and Jund is always the best strategy. So, but this was a really fun deck. My removal ended up a little bit light, but I had creatures that had removal, like Killmonger, which we just saw Texas play.
Mhm.
I also have a Wolverine Fierce Fighter, which fights when it enters.
Ooh.
And then I think I've already sleeved it, but Bullseye. So my removal package, part of it was just creatures that deal damage.
Yeah, so I think the big reason why Wolverine is in this set so much is because of the fact that Wolverine was debuted before the X-Men ever came out.
Yeah, again, I'm not a big comic book person, but I understand like he came out first as a villain against the Hulk.
Yep. I think it's interesting though because there might be one card that has him in his actual brown and orange suit or brown yellow suit. But of course, you got to give homage to the classic blue and yellow. Even the movies finally came around and gave him his actual look instead of the black leather daddy
Yeah,
look that he had going for
yeah. But this he
the
has
Fox
he
movies.
has the black shoulder pads and black
Mm,
face wings or
mhm,
whatever.
mhm.
What I always thought was
Yeah, I guess that is one thing that they chickened out and didn't give him the shoulder pads in
the movie.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What
we
I
almost got the perfect Wolverine.
The thing that
But he
cracks
also
me
needs to be
up
like 5'9".
about this mask is they say it looks like it's two Batman kissing each other.
Oh yeah.
Uh, so
Very
that
silly.
always cracked me up. But he is wearing his X-Man belt here, and he is a hero, and he's fighting, I guess, are these
A scroll.
scrolls? Yeah.
Which
Uh,
I'm sure he has fought scrolls, but I can't think of a specific story where he was fighting a scroll. But probably just during all the Secret Invasion stuff in general.
yeah. You picked the wrong dance partner, bub.
Yeah. I love the bub.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember if he said bub in the Deadpool movie. I should go back and
Uh,
Deadpool Wolverine.
I don't
I've
know.
only watched that movie once, so
I don't know. Does anybody know? Does he say bub?
yeah. Chat. Do you know if he says bub in the movie?
Uh,
Cannot remember.
the Cavalrine is what cracked me up the most about that movie.
Yeah. That was pretty hilarious. Yeah, but I'm sad that they still refuse to actually cast a stocky short person to play Wolverine. Because again, he's supposed to be 5 foot nothing
Oh yeah.
and just angry and smelly and ready to fight. Smelling like chomp cigars. But I'm sure we're gonna get all sorts of Wolverines in the X-Men set, which I personally am very excited for.
Well, I mean, maybe I hope they don't overdo it. Like, I kind of think like two of each character is fine. I don't want to see like TMNT and Spider-Man. I don't want to see like one at every rarity level.
I'm excited for what they do with Rogue. I'm excited for what they do with Nightcrawler. That's my personal favorite. Gambit and Angel. Those are all the ones I've always really liked.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
and Beast. Beast is also fun. But there is already a Beast card, I
yeah. They
believe.
made a beast. It's an uncommon.
Yeah.
Actually, just sent it to Mox Tom. I forget the name of
Nice.
beast in this. It's
Beast.
not.
It was like Fantastic something or yeah. But yeah, I've always liked Rogue. I've always liked Nightcrawler. I think is my number one favorite. If I could have any mutant power, teleportation would be fantastic.
Um, Yeah, that the intro to was it X2? Is that what it was?
Yep.
That was
Iconic.
one of the greatest starts to a movie.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. Perfect way to do. I think that actor, even though he hated the process, he was a fantastic Nightcrawler.
yeah.
As someone who was raised Catholic and lives with Catholic guilt every single day, I'm like, I feel you, buddy. I feel you.
Let's see. I have Beast somewhere. Beast Erudite Aerialist. So I don't know
Oh,
why.
and Magneto. I'm excited to see what they do with Magneto because the older I get, the more I agree with Magneto, man. He's looking less and less like a villain these days.
Yeah, let's pull up this beast. This is actually a pretty good popper commander. This beast is. It's a
Sounds good.
3/3 for like green or blue Simic, and as long
Mhm.
as you put a counter on beast this turn, he has flying, and when he deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Yeah, very good, very fun.
The flavor text is kind of dumb. Oh, my stars and garters. I don't know what that's from.
Oh, that's just because Beast. That's what he says in the comic and the TV show. He loves Shakespeare. He loves old sayings like that. Yeah, I mean, it's actually very on point.
Gotcha. But it's a cool popper commander. There's a lot of great popper commanders. So if you were like wanting to get into like some sort of budget commander or deck building with a restriction, check out Popper Commander. Again, this set is packed full with uncommon, great uncommon creatures. It does not have to be a legendary creature. A lot of them are legendary, but you don't. It can just be any uncommon creature. So like, there's a green creature that lets you play lands off the top of your library.
Mm-hmm.
Did I pull that one out? Didn't. There's uh, like a Black Panther that's what is it?
All
I will
right,
find
let's see
it.
how this goes, chat.
I will find it. This one is pretty good. I'm surprised I didn't already pull it out.
Yeah, I'll keep this, chat. We can play this.
Here it is. Khazar, the Savage Land.
Oh yeah. So my opponent pulled the token for that card, which I think will be probably worth something.
This card wins games. So like if you're playing limited and you're in green, like it just lets you basically play lands. Playing lands off the top is essentially drawing cards. Like you're filtering through cards
Mm-hmm.
quicker, and then that
Yeah.
cat just starts as a 2/2, but then before you know it, it's like a 6/6, and it's free value. You pretty much
Mm-hmm.
never attack with 3/2. You just kind of hold it back so you can keep playing lands off the top
Yep.
until you need it. If you need it for a blocker or to win. But yeah, it's and again it's a good popper commander. I already built a mono green popper deck, so I don't plan on using it. But I mean, I could just swap out what I built and play more landfall strategies. I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about them throwing landfall in here in this set because I think it's just kind of too easy.
Mm-hmm.
Tis a good card.
Oh, there's a season 2 of Avatar. The TV show is out now.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm. They just did a
I
big.
yeah. So I think you warned me about that, and I did watch it. And I was disappointed.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why they just can't get it right. I think there's this trend in Hollywood where, I mean, if anyone is in the industry, let me know. But I feel like you don't get paid the same unless you unless you change stories or
Mm-hmm.
something. Because I'm just like, why? Why? It's already perfect. Why do you need to
Yeah,
change it,
yeah.
adapt it? But they always feel the need to move things around or shorten things, or
Well,
I don't.
and I didn't like that it was kind of Americanized. You know,
It was a little bit.
just
Yeah,
just didn't like that.
yeah, yeah.
Especially like Uncle
They just haven't
Iroh.
gotten it
You
right
know.
yet. We'll see. We'll wait till the third adaptation to see if.
All right, let's run.
Also, Aang has. I mean, this is also the pitfall of producing a live action. I mean, Aang now in the second season is. I mean, I think the actor's probably already 17.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's gonna be too old if they don't hurry up and wrap it up.
Yeah. Uh, let me see. How old is this kid? Because a lot of the other ones are already adults.
Mm,
Um, he is 16, and he probably was like 15 when they filmed it, maybe 14 at best.
Gotcha.
But he's already starting to show his age and his height, like.
Yeah, are they gonna have 3 seasons, or is this just gonna wrap it up here?
I think there's gonna be, there'll be a third. Yeah, so they
Weird.
got to hurry up.
Yeah.
or else
Yeah.
he's gonna have a beard by the time they.
His voice is gonna be 3 octaves lower.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's roll a d20.
I got a 20.
You would. I got a 7.
All right, I'll be going first, and I am going to open up with a Island, my new color.
All right, let's see if this is a keepable hand. Hopefully so. Oof. I will keep it.
Okay.
So I'll draw. Never punished. I'll gain a life.
Damn.
Yeah. Reset life totals.
Oh, yep.
I'll go to 21. Yeah, I planned. So I play Hell's Kitchen. I did. If you didn't see Misty Steps' video about building their Daredevil deck, it's really cool. But they did have a valid complaint that Hell's Kitchen is Rakdos, and there's not a Rakdos Daredevil. There's only a Boros Daredevil, which again, I really feel like they missed giving these legends a 3-color identity. I'm not saying they should have done a lot of it, but like I pulled, so Black Panther in the Secret Lair was Selesnya, and then I pulled a Black Panther. Let's see if I can find it. Keep moving all my cards around. That was. There's like an uncommon Selesnya Black Panther, but then there's a rare blue-white Black Panther.
Oh,
or
yeah.
T'Challa, and it's like there's not a Bant version, so it's like, why didn't they make that T'Challa blue-white on the front and then like Bant on the back, because it's a 2-sided.
Yeah, I feel like they either went with 2 colors or they went with 5-color. Like there was no in between.
Yeah.
You could argue you could just play Nick Fury, I guess.
Yeah, but
Forest, and I'm passing.
But but if you're a Black Panther fan,
right, they made it awkward.
Or a Daredevil fan, and you want to play all of your Daredevil cards, and you want to play, like Hell's Kitchen, there should have been a way to do that. There's King T'Challa, double-sided. You could cast either side, so they could have just either given him a green activated ability or just made it, whatever. But
Gavin, if you ever see this, come on, buddy.
I mean, I don't know. It's just like, again, it's like, I know they don't have to design anything for Commander, but it's like you just really limited your.
But even in the pre-cons, they could have gone that route. Or
yeah, like they could have thrown like the Wakanda Forever pre-con could have been Bant. That way you can.
I agree, because it's like, again, now you have to choose, and it makes things awkward.
Yeah, like well, I mean, again, most of Black Panther's cards are green-white, and if you want to play the blue-white one, it just doesn't. It's like, if that's your commander, then you're losing all of the green Wakanda cards, Wakanda-flavored cards. What do you got out? Nothing. All right, I'll pass. Play a forest.
All right, I will draw. I will play another Island, and I'm going to go ahead and Restorative Technique here. Gain 2 life. I won't get to put a counter on anything, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Still good. Ramp.
And I will pass.
Ramp plus a little bit of life gain. I'll play a mountain, and this little common is actually really good. Ant-Man's Army. When it enters, you make a food or a treasure. I almost always elect to make a treasure, unless it's late game and I don't need the ramp. So I'll make a treasure and I'll pass to you.
All right. Play another land, and let's go with the Vision.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. and I will pass. I never didn't have this card in a deck because again, the colorless cards are just like put those first and then fill in the other slots. You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna go ahead and do this while I have the opportunity. We're gonna teamwork this cruel alliance targeting your vision.
Boo.
Since I'm using teamwork, if I didn't use teamwork, it only exiles creature mana value 3 or less. But since I'm using teamwork, it just exiles target creature, and I gain 3 life.
Very nice.
We're just gaining life. We're not actually attacking each other. I'm missing a land drop though. I'll pass.
You do have a treasure though.
I do, but since I tapped 3 for that Cruel Alliance, I'm just gonna have to wait.
All right, well, I'm glad you played that then, because here's the thing.
No.
As Yoggoth said in his video, well, here's the thing.
Yeah, that's totally the thing.
And I'll pass.
That's pretty good. Vision.
That was such a good video. I love that guy. It was so funny.
Yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, let's just go ahead and crack this treasure. So we have black, green, red, and whatever. And we'll just play Killmonger, and we will sacrifice this ant to destroy target thing.
Taken down by an ant.
Actually taken down by Killmonger, but he basically threw an ant at you.
The thing has allergies, severe allergies to ants.
I'm still missing land drops though, so I'll pass.
All right, I'm doing the opposite over here. Well, let's get Killmonger off the board. Trickster's Stratagem. Owner of target creature an opponent controls puts it into their library second from the top or on the bottom. Then up to one target creature I control connives. Sadly, I can't do that part.
Yeah, that's on top or second from that.
You know what? I fucked up because I could have played that first and then done the conniving, but oh well.
Played your scroll.
Undercover scrolls, yeah.
Okay, so
would have been a 4/4 in this instance.
I guess the question is, do I want to like potentially draw? I think I'm going to put it on the bottom just because like if I don't hit land drops, if I don't hit a land drop here, then I would have 2 turns without a land drop.
Yep. And I will pass after that. Definitely could have done better there because I would have had a 4/4 here. So I'll put this as +2/+2.
Yep, and it was not a land, but we do have a Savage Land Dinosaur that I will basic land cycle.
Okay.
It's a tough choice here. I think green is more prevalent in this deck, but it's like green, red, splash, black. Yeah, let's just go get another forest. And so I will be shuffling Killmonger. I'm going to play this forest.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so Killmonger will be somewhere in the deck instead of on the bottom. Yeah, I knew I could at least land cycle. But I think even if I hit a land there, I don't want to draw Killmonger right away because I don't have a creature to sacrifice. Yeah. I don't know, maybe it was... Alright, I'll cut, and then I'm going to pay 2 to play a Loki Laufeyson. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. For 2, you get a 2/1 God, Sorcerer, Villain, uncommon. So again, you can play this in Pauper Commander if you want. Pay 1, tap it when you next cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value less than or equal to Loki's power this turn. Copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy and power up for 5 to put 2 counters on it, which I will not be doing this turn. But I'll pass.
I didn't think about the fact that there is going to be some God synergies going forward now with some of these cards. Let's go ahead and play 1, 2, 3. Ultron Drone. And then I get to power it up for 3.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. So it gets 2 counters, and I get a Robot Villain artifact.
Yeah.
I do have that. Boom. There we go. Looks great. Another Ultron Drone. And I'm going to go nuts.
You son of a bitch.
Use the scroll here for the teamwork. Put another counter here. Actually, I'll put it over here.
Mm-hmm.
Make this a 3/3 as well.
Yep.
And then use this Ultron as a 4/5 to kill Loki.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. And I will pass.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Is your skull a 3/3 or?
He's a 3/3, yeah, because I have the thing and the vision, hilariously enough.
I'm gonna play Wolverine, Fierce Fighter.
Oh, wait. No, yeah, it is 2. I thought it was 3. Yeah, it's 2 creatures in the graveyard, yeah.
Yeah, so he has a 3/3.
Yep.
I'm gonna play Wolverine, Fierce Fighter, and let's fight your scroll because he's totally murking a scroll right there. So
that makes sense.
It's just flavorful that um, Wolverine has haste, and when he enters, he fights up to one other target creature. If damage would be dealt to Wolverine, instead that damage is dealt, but all other damage already dealt to him is healed. So he can't, like, basically that damage is just going to go away if I were to attack. But
I like how in the artwork of the card, if you look in the top, there's another scroll just looking absolutely terrified in the top corner.
Yeah, the top right corner. He's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they don't even have weapons, man. They're just like hand to hand going down.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Poor scrolls. All right. Anyway, I will not attack because you have, is it a 4/5 and a 3/3?
Yeah, 4/5, 3/3.
Cool. Well, at least he's got 5 toughness, and I will pass.
Draw for turn. I'm top decking.
Cool. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass because you'll just dismantle. You'll block or dismantle a drone.
Yeah. Okay.
As Wolverine is wont to do.
Yeah. That's kind of a. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play Training Regimen. Training Regimen says creatures I control +1/+1 counters on them have trample, and at the beginning of combat on my turn, I put a counter on a target creature I control. We'll move to combat. Let's put a counter on Wolverine. It's now a 4/6, and I'll pass.
All right.
I just need to hit some more lands, and I think that'll be fun.
Forrest did put out his apology video. Oh well.
Gotcha.
Draw. We'll play Knights of Woundagore. Would have been better to play this a little earlier. Trample 2/1. If I put a counter on another creature, put a counter on this creature. I can only do that once each turn.
Whatever they're writing kind of reminds me of Star Wars.
Yeah, it's very like 80s, 70s, like tech, like whatever,
Yeah.
These are straight out of like the Jack Kirby LSD years, 100%.
Gotcha.
And I will pass.
All right.
They were supposed to be in the Multiverse of Madness because Wanda dies at Woundagore, but they just skipped that whole part of her storyline completely.
Cool. Alright, well, I think I'm tired of missing land drops. I'm gonna cycle this Kree Sentinel.
Fair enough.
To go get a basic land.
You played 2 of those in that deck, interestingly.
2 land cyclers. And I think the other deck had 2 land cyclers as well. It had the Kree Sentinel.
Yeah, it did. It had the white one, yeah.
White one. Which, again, playing 3 color, it's just almost like free value.
Yeah, I like that they weren't all creatures, too.
Yeah. I think I will get a swamp. And I'm going to play the swamp. Actually, did I want to tap that way? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was hoping to hit a 5th land and just play that as a creature, but I've held it for, a couple turns, and I don't want to keep missing land drops.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have anything in my hand? Woundagore. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and play this. I'm gonna play Bullseye Death Dealer.
Ooh, okay.
When it enters, I can sacrifice an artifact or discard a non-land card. When I do, he deals 2 damage to target. I'm gonna discard this Giant Growth and deal 2 damage to your Knights of Wundagore
Okay.
before they get like super huge. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna put a counter on Bullseye, so he's a 3/4.
Nice.
Pass the turn.
All right, you're building over there.
Yeah, this training regimen, it's some people are like, I don't know if I like that, but honestly, in limited, the games tend to go longer, so like the counters matter, and then the trample matters later.
Very true. I will play Villainous Hideout, and I will immediately use it to connive here, because this is a villain. So I will draw a card. I have to discard a non-land card if I want to be able to do anything to Wolverine. Oh no, he has 6 toughness, right?
Yeah, he's a 3/6 or 4/6. Sorry.
All right, so I'll just throw this forest instead.
Cool.
I will tap 3 for Mr. Hyde, and I will pass my turn.
Mr. Hyde will draw you some cards. Now, is Mr. Hyde, I forget what his power toughness is.
2/2.
My,
But I
my
do have some
keyboard.
counters to take off some things.
Yeah. Mr. Hyde. Yeah, my keyboard was not cooperating. Yeah, 2/2, but it gives a 3/3, and you can also take counters off your other stuff. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Interesting. So you got a land that's just gonna let you connive over and over and over again. That's annoying.
And I have 3 targets for it. So yeah.
Are they all villains?
Yep.
Is the robot a villain as well?
Yeah, he is, because he's basically a copy of the Ultron drone.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty good. 3, 4, 4, 5. Also have an attack trigger from Bullseye. I don't know that I want to throw anything away. I kind of like my hand. And that's unfortunate. I just was reading this one card. Unfortunate. I just need a Fing Fang Foom. Where is it? I'm going to grab it out of my stack.
Oh, yeah. I want to build that deck. I'm building that deck, but I am not going to make friends playing that deck. Everyone's going to see me at my full nastiness when I play that deck.
Yeah. I don't like my options here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and Widow's Bite your Mr. Hyde. I'm going to give it -2, -2.
Rude.
Just keep you from drawing cards.
Insanely rude.
I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to put another counter on Bullseye.
He's at 4 toughness, right?
5 toughness. He's a 4/5, and Wolverine is a 4/6.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like at some point I gotta start like pushing through. I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Let's do the conniving. Draw again. Well, this one won me a game once, but I think it's not going to win me here, so I'm going to throw Super Adaptoid.
Super Adaptoid, so you get a counter on
Ultron,
so you have
drone here.
a
Go
5,
to 3.
So it's a 5/6.
Got
it.
But you're outpacing me, so you're going to get counters just every turn, huh?
At least one, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're passing. These are definitely slower, less aggressive decks right now.
A
lot of cards have been played on my end, though,
yeah,
and you've turned through them.
Me missing lands kind of slowed me down a little bit, but hopefully I can push through. Move to combat. Let's put a counter on Wolverine. He has a 5.
7 now.
7.
Damn.
We'll pass the turn. Yeah. Do I want to pass? I don't know if I want to pass. Hang on. No, I think I'm second main phase. I'm going to cast Pet Avengers, and
That's
then
good.
I will pass the turn.
I feel like we're in trouble, chat. All right, we're gonna do the connive.
Yep.
Draw. Hmm. Man, I hate to do it, but I think Kamala is not gonna get us there either. I'll pitch her.
Okay.
Go to 4 counters here, but you're really outclassing me with your counters. 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, I got 2.
Think. I am gonna pass.
Draw.
I have a 6. I have a 6/7 and a 3/3.
All right. Got a forest. Move to combat. Let's put another counter on Wolverine, and then let's swing a. No, I kind of need Wolverine to block. I mean, I don't really like yours. So what if I take damage? No, we'll just pass.
Okay.
Let's just play the long game.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and play a land per turn. Tap 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Wakandan Guard, Royal Guard.
Okay.
I can pick another creature to put this counter on, but I think I need him to be a 5/5. Because it says enters, put it on target creature if that creature is a hero. So this actually gets 2
It
counters.
says if it is another hero.
Oh, if it's another hero. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. That's where I was like, I know that another is on this card somewhere.
Yeah. It gets 1 on
Yeah.
itself or 2 on something else.
So he comes out as a 5/5.
That's good.
Yeah. I'll do the connive. Draw for turn, or draw from the connive. I will pitch a forest. So no counter there. Yeah, we're passing. I'm just trying to draw into something that can break this board state.
End of your turn, I'll make a hero.
Sounds good.
I will draw. That is cool. That is Gucci. Let's just go ahead and play Killmonger.
Sounds good.
Let's sacrifice this hero to destroy your biggest Ultron dude.
That's not good.
Super good for me.
Yeah, that's yeah, okay.
Killmonger does get the buff. I have 2 creatures in my graveyard. I will go to combat. I'll put a counter on Pet Avengers. So you have 1 5/5, is that correct?
5/5 and a 3/3.
Actually, Pet Avengers has a counter from
Yeah.
the power up. So let's put a counter on Bullseye.
Okay.
And then let's attack you with, I guess, all these. So I have a 5/6, a 6/8, and a 5/5.
Who's the 5/5? Bullseye?
5/5 is the Pet Avengers.
Okay,
Bullseye's a 5/6.
I will attempt to block Pet Avengers.
Is that the only thing you're blocking?
Because I need this to connive.
Okay, I will pay 2 and tap this for teamwork to play Team Tactics, or as I like to call it,
Blue.
Teamer Tactics.
Hey.
Do you remember Teamer Battle Rage?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, gave Double Strike and Trample. Well, that's what this is going to do. It's going to give Pet Avengers Double Strike and Trample.
Crazy. I
So,
love the artwork on this. It's hilarious.
yeah,
So
the
you're giving it to Pet Avengers?
yeah, because you blocked it with a 5 toughness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, this is where Ant-Man's being shot by Hawkeye's arrow.
Yep.
Um, and I forget where was he going? Where was he flying to?
Well, in the movie, they used it to get inside Tony's armor during the Civil War.
Oh yeah. That's right.
I'm not sure if that's what this is referencing. I'm sure they've done it many times. You know, they love to do those combo moves.
Mm-hmm.
Wolverine and Hulk are also known for doing a combo move where he throws Wolverine at
Oh yeah.
somebody.
Yeah. All right. So let's resolve the damage. It's going to deal 5 first
Yeah,
strike damage to your blocker, and then it's going
which
to
will kill
deal
it.
then it's going to deal 5 since it has trample to you. So that's going to
Mm-hmm.
be 5, 10, 16 damage, sir.
Oof. So I've already taken 5, so I'm taking another 9. So I'm at 8.
I'll pass.
All right, we got to top deck something good or connive something good
I
here.
don't think you're. I don't think you're getting there, bro.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna connive on this villain here. Draw a card. Ooh wee, that is bad.
Like
Yeah,
unless you Thanos
I'm just
snap
gonna.
on even.
You got this one.
Uh, cool. I also
I just
had
drew.
the Vision in my hand.
Ah, very nice. It's the other version of the vision, the less fancy. What
Yeah,
even? I mean, you took out my big guys pretty quickly. Oh, the 2 counters I was hoping to get early were right next to each other.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, I think Training Regimen is fine and limited.
Yeah.
It doesn't draw you any cards, but it does just like if you can keep creatures on the board, you're just going to constantly put pressure and kind of the trample is important
Yeah.
late game.
I actually probably want to slide that into my lizard deck before I retire my lizard deck from streaming because that would be very powerful.
Yeah, any +1/+1 counter strategy. Well, I don't know. It's slow. It's just a slow card, but in limited, I think it's fun.
Yeah. I just always end up with a lot of +1/+1 counters. No. Okay, good. I thought I ruined a sleeve, but I just ruined the corner of this uh, token, which I'm sure I'll get many more of those. So again, so far my green black deck was the best, but I think my overall pulls were okay. I got a lot of good removal, but not a lot of great stuff to back up that removal.
Yeah, this so playing Jund, I think I'm trying to remember. I have a few spells, but I really needed Wolverine and Killmonger and Bullseye just to kind of have enough removal. Bullseye is just cool because like you can that's repeatable. So like anything that hits the board, or even in blocks, like if I attack you with a 3/3, you got to think about well, what if he has Bullseye deal 2 damage to my blocker, and it kills my 5 toughness guy.
Right. All right, let's see.
All right, game 2. This hand is okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like my hands are getting kind of skinny because I'm losing weight. 6, 7. People are going to start to really notice how double jointed I am.
So do you have a target that you're going for?
Yeah, I was gonna get down to. I'm at 277 at my lowest right now, which is kind of a milestone. I haven't been that thin
Congrats.
since I was biking. Thank you. Probably shooting for 200 and then see what I look like around there, and then think about what kind of muscle I want to put on after that.
Oh man, you at 200 with your height? I don't know if I'd be able to recognize you.
Yeah, I'm sure by Atlanta, a lot of people are gonna be like, What?" Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But I
How
just got
tall are you?
approved. I'm 6 foot.
6 foot.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, and I just got approved to move up to 1.0 on my Ozempic dosage, so
Yeah.
it is definitely gonna make a difference.
Gotcha.
It's gonna
Well,
start falling off.
well, hey man, wait. That's just a number. I would say like you at 225, 230. Like I think you'd be pretty lean there.
Yeah, I think 225 with muscle, I would be pretty happy. I don't think I'll ever get down to like 180 because that'll be like
Dude,
5%
I'm
body.
like 185 and I'm short. Like
Right. Yeah. If I ever got down that far, I'd have to be like peeled. Like I'd have to be just shredded.
yeah,
Because
Bruce.
otherwise I'd probably look sickly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. I don't ever want to get as big as like Batty because that's a lot to maintain. Just like the protein intake would be
Mhm.
insane.
Mhm.
But I'd like to be, filled out. I don't want to look super thin.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never liked looking thin.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'll keep this hand.
All right, I'll keep as well.
I will open up with an Island again and pass.
I'll draw. Um, that makes me feel better at least. I'll play a mountain. Pass.
Okay. I will play a forest adaptoid. It's a 1 power right now, and I will pass.
Okay. I will play surveillance rune. I'll surveil. Um, I am going to keep that on top. Yeah, I think in the long run, I'm going to keep that on top and pass.
Yeah. The bigger thing I'm more worried about is I am definitely going to have to go over to Mexico or something and get some loose skin removed once I'm finally hit my goal
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I just have been big for so long that there's no way that that's just going to go away. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Mr. Hyde, I'm up to 2 here. And yeah, we'll just swing for 2.
yeah. Maybe
No
keeping this
keywords.
was not. All right, we got to reset life totals again. Uh,
I reset. Oh, I didn't hit enter.
I'll be
Okay,
at
yeah.
18. Yeah. You said pass.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna draw this card. I'm gonna play a mountain, and I'm gonna play a Hawkeye's bow. Um, just to speed up. There's no sense in sandbagging. I'm gonna land cycle this Savage Dinosaur
Yep.
and
But
pass
for anyone who's
to.
been following my workout videos, full transparency, after the recent drama, I took a little bit of a break because of my mental health, and I will be back to posting the videos in July.
Yeah, man, get it, big dog. I'll pass after that. You can hit me for a bunch of damage.
I will put the counter here. Draw for turn. Uh, yeah, let's do rapid rescue. Mill 2. That's not a permanent. That's a permanent.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Mm-hmm.
going to put that straight to the battlefield and I'll gain 2 life.
Yeah. So play as your land for the turn. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, we'll do Ultron drone that does not increase adaptoid.
Good.
And I will swing again for 2.
You got Mr. Hyde as well.
No, I want to keep him up.
Okay. I'll be at 16.
I will pass.
Draw. I'll play the forest that I searched for, and so what's power and toughness on your creatures?
3-3-2-3.
3-3-2-3, and then what's the other guy?
2-2 right now.
Asking that. Actually, no, I am because this is a Gruul creature, not a Not a Jund creature. Wolverine.
Ooh-wee.
Let's fight Mr. Hyde. No card draw.
That's fair.
Move to combat. I'm gonna attack you for 3.
I will take 3. I'm at 17. Or no, I'm at 19.
Pass the turn.
Man, Wolverine is tough. Adaptoid is down to 1. I don't get my double draw, you bastard.
Yeah.
We will play Undercover Scroll.
Yep. Yep.
He is not currently a 3/3, and
Yeah, I have no blockers. I'm tapped out.
yeah, but even if I try to block you, I don't have enough toughness unless I want to throw away the scroll. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and go, and probably end up taking a hit next turn. So go for 3.
I'll be at 13.
I will pass.
Draw. Forest.
But yeah, what really matters is in about a month, I'm gonna go back and get my blood work done, and that's really gonna matter because at the end of the day, it's nice to lose the weight, but if I'm not beating the diabetes, then we have a major problem.
Gotcha. I don't know if you have counter spells in there, but I'm gonna try to play Hawkeye Young Avenger.
We they say thee nay.
Damn it.
We say thee nay.
Should have slow played it. Let's put Hawkeye's bow on Wolverine. How many creatures do you have in your graveyard?
Currently only Mr. Hyde. 1.
Mr. Hyde. And you can hit me for 4.
Currently, yes.
Yeah, it feels like we're just kind of like trading. Dang it. Wish you hadn't countered that. Yeah, I should have played a little slower. That's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there, chat. I think I'm just gonna pass.
Yep.
Just leave up Wolverine. Wolverine does have reach now, just FYI.
Hilarious.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and play Hercules with the power up because we have 5 mana total right now.
Ooh, indestructible.
So indestructible, vigilance, and haste. So Adaptoid is gonna go to 2, and when Adaptoid attacks, he will get all 3 of those keywords. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that just because it'll give him indestructible. And same thing with Hercules here.
Okay.
So we have a 4/4 indestructible and a 2/2 indestructible.
I'll block the 4/4.
Okay. And I will
I'm
pass.
gonna take 2. I'm glad I kept Wolverine back. Draw. Play
He
a
has vigilance, indestructible, haste right
forest. Yeah, play a forest. And yeah, because this would have been a perfect time when you tapped out to play Hawkeye. I'm gonna play Ant-Man's Army.
All right.
We'll make the treasure again. Wolverine's also a 4/5 because he gets +1 from the bow. Just FYI. I'll pass.
Okay. All right. I'm going to play a land. And Tap 4 to play the Vision.
No, quit playing stuff.
Yeah. That brings him up to 3. He will now get a flying counter when he attacks. Yeah, we'll go with him. Flying 3/2. Oh, he has vigilance now. So indestructible, flying, haste, vigilance.
Block with Wolverine, who has reach.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the reach. Okay, well, that's fine. Go ahead.
I'm gonna flash in Spider-Man to the rescue.
Hey, look at that.
That's
Not
right.
a reprint.
Not a reprint, a brand new Spider-Man. I think this is really good though. The protection came in handy several times where people thought. I think anything that gives your creatures indestructible. Now you have to remember it's non-attacking, but still, like it's saved.
Ironically, one of the better flavor Spider-Man in the set that they printed outside of the Spider-Man set.
Gotcha. Well, actually, creature. I'm gonna sack this treasure for black and play Killmonger.
Boo.
If it resolves, does it resolve?
Yep.
ETB, sack the ants to kill Vision.
The old Killmonger throws an ant and Vision move again.
Work every time.
That does trigger the scroll, so they are 3/3 now.
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, works every time.
Works every time, chat. Let's clip that one too, actually.
Yeah.
Let's clip it both times.
That's flashback to my Major Pain days.
Yeah. I've never been more scared of an ant.
Yeah. In fact, can somebody alter Killmonger to Major Pain? Work every time. Okay, well, let's back to business. You have a bunch of blockers. I at least have Wolverine, who has reach and can block a little bit, and then also Spider-Man to the rescue has reach. I'll pass. So I have to grind you out again.
Let's see what I draw. Interesting. Yeah, okay. I will play Shuri.
Oh no!
Not used the ability yet, but she's out here.
We gotta kill Shuri.
You can still reach, which is annoying.
Yep.
That does increase it to 4 though. Oh no, it's down to 3 still because you killed Vision. 3.
Yeah, I have a 4/5 with reach and a 5/4 on the ground, and a 3/2 with reach.
Yeah, the real problem is the reach because this is indestructible. But all right, pass.
Boop. Boop. Let's just play Training Regimen. You love this card. I put counters on stuff. Move to combat, put a counter on Spider-Man.
All right.
Because Spider-Man has vigilance, and that's cool sometimes. I'll pass.
All right. What's the toughness on Wolverine?
Currently, 5.
Okay, I will play Wakandan Royal Guard.
Sure.
That'll put 2 counters over here, making him up to a 6/6 on Hercules.
Hercules, 6/6, got it. Actually, hang on. So Hercules, you're putting targeting Hercules with Wakandan Royal Guard. I would like to, in response to the target, it's a 4/4 currently. I would like to play Hulk Smash, and Hulk and Wolverine are going to team up.
Yeah.
And Hulk's gonna throw Wolverine, and Wolverine's gonna deal 4 damage.
Just throwing shit left and right over
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
That will reduce Super Adaptoid down to 2.
yeah.
Um, yeah.
Go ahead, he says. We got him right where we want him. Boop. Let's see. I am going to play Hydra Assault Robot. This is the one that cares about artifacts or villains.
Good one. It's a good one, chat.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
it is a good one. We'll go to combat. We'll put a counter on Hydroid Assault Robot.
Oh, that's also nice. 2/4. Okay.
Yeah. And we'll pass.
Okay. All right. We finally got there.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Atlantis attacks. I'm gonna teamwork 4
Yeah, that's pretty good.
to make a 6/5 Leviathan with hexproof,
Yeah.
which I do have the token for, thankfully.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna send back Wolverine and Spider-Man.
Not Killmonger? Come on, man.
Nah. Send them back to your hand.
All right, back in my hand.
And I'm gonna hit you in the air for 2.
Yeah, I do not have any. Actually, Spider-Man has Flash, but
Yeah,
your
but
guy
I'm
has
indestructible.
Indestructible. So yeah, I'll take 2.
All right. I will pass.
I'm gonna flash in Spider-Man.
Okay.
And then,
Also, that was Villainous Hideout, so Adaptoid is gonna start conniving.
sure, I'll draw. I'll play a forest. You have a 6/5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play Wolverine and let's fight Shuri.
Okay. So that puts Adaptoid down to 1.
Yeah.
Adaptoid might go into my Doctor Who deck now that I'm thinking about it, because that's all legendaries and historics and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
getting out 2 of these that then are getting crazy pumped by all of the other.
Yeah. And you got a 6/5. Move to combat and put a counter on Spider-Man. And pass the turn.
All right. Go ahead and draw. Let's go ahead and connive on the Adaptoid.
Yep.
Draw. Throw a land. Did not get where I wanted to go with that. I still have 1 card in hand. I'm gonna pass.
He's passing. We got him right where we want him.
I just got my big, crazy, weird-looking whale thing here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Play Pet Avengers and go ahead and make the hero and put a counter on it.
Anyone in chat own any Ron Spears cards? Shout out to him. Unfortunately, he did pass today, the artist for Magic.
Yep.
I think the first card of his I ever encountered was the Phage, the Untouchable card.
Yeah. Go to combat and put a counter on Killmonger. Make Killmonger a 6/5.
6/5.
Wait, your thing is a 6/5, right?
Yep.
Oh, Killmonger's already a 5, so that's enough to kill him. Let's I guess we'll just put another counter on Spider-Man and pass.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and draw for turn. we're going to go ahead and connive on a super adaptoid. Draw. Yeah, we'll throw the aim synthoids. That'll finally give us a counter on adaptoid here.
Yeah.
Although your reachers are soon going to outclass me again.
I don't have well, I do have a reacher here. Yeah. Yeah. Spider-Man's
Yeah,
a
you can
5/4 with reach.
Yeah, you can just keep pumping him and pumping him.
That's the plan.
Again, it's my conniving to your auto counters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pass.
Draw. Ooh. So I know your guy's indestructible. How big is he?
He's a 1/3. No, sorry, 2/3.
2/3. Okay. That is important. Yeah, I haven't had a villain enter. I have not had an artifact enter. I do have some villains in here, but let's go to combat. Put another counter on Spider-Man's. Spider-Man is a 6/5 with trample. But you have a bunch of blockers. I'll just pass the turn.
Okay.
I'll get there eventually.
Seems to be the move for both of us. We'll connive again.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Yeah, we're just gonna throw that land away. Land for turn. Tap 4, Pet Avengers.
Yep.
I think a lot of people are going to see that card, especially in draft.
I think I think it's a common, so it's easy to pick up.
8. Yeah, and it's a hero. It's a reacher.
Yeah, 4/4 reach for 4 is a great value.
I wonder if it'll make it into any typo decks. The fact you can play it in a frog deck is kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
I've still not activated this guy yet, which is kind of nice, and this is still 3/3 right here. Man, I am low on legendaries though, so I will pass.
You know, it's funny. You play it with the guy from Avatar: The Last Airbender that cares about creature types. Gives a +1/+1 for each creature type.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. You can even put this in a dragon deck and get it as a free dragon.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know that that's the move, but yeah, you can. Man, I think let's play this land.
Same. One less card you can whiff on.
I need to equip this Hawkeye's bow, I guess, to something. Hawkeye's bow, even though it has vigilance, let's just go ahead and put it on Spider-Man. For extra damage. We'll put a counter on Spider-Man. So he's at 8, whatever.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. I hate that you have a 6/5 and all the other stuff.
Considering how much I've drawn, maybe I could have played these Atlantean cavalries because it would have just kept getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pass.
All right. Draw for turn. We're gonna connive.
Yep.
Man. Yeah, we're gonna pitch a land because I definitely want these Knights of Woundagore out instead.
Yeah. Yep.
So I can do a lot of counter stuff next turn. Still not a legendary. Passing. These two decks are the type of decks we talked about where like you need these mana sinks because you just board stalemate like crazy.
I'll play another Hydra Assault Robot, which will trigger this one and will deal 1 damage to you.
Ouchies. Ping.
I will move to combat, and I will put a counter on Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to attack with Spider-Man, I think.
As a what?
Um,
9 something.
yeah, it's a 9/7. Let's see, you can block. No, I'm not going to attack. I think the smart play is to. Or no, we can do that. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, let's attack for 9, and it's got trample.
Okay.
9,
Cards in hand.
2 cards, and it is a 9/7.
Probably going to regret this knowing the way you like to play, but we'll throw the Leviathan and the guard at it. So we're blocking for 10, 9.
10/9. Okay. 4 damage. I'll filter to make this a black.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna tap it for teamwork, which will deal 1 damage to you with the Hawkeye's bow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna play Widow's Bite.
Oh, haven't seen this yet.
Widow's Bite. I'm gonna choose both modes. And I'm gonna give it Death Touch, and I'm gonna give -2/-2 to your Knights of Woundagore.
Oh, just an extra insult to injury there.
Yeah. So you are gonna take out Spider-Man,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna assign 1 damage to each of your creatures.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so I had 9 damage, so 7 will go to your face.
Yep,
with the
that's
trample.
pretty good.
Spider-Man will die.
I'm at 10.
But I feel like that was a fair trade. I got rid of
That was
3 of your
pretty
creatures.
good.
Yeah.
And Woundagore was definitely gonna get nasty next turn.
Yeah, that's what I really wanted to do that. Then I was like, you know what? I want to like maximize this spell and kill some other stuff with Death Touch.
Mm-hmm,
But I had to basically trade Spidey. I'm gonna put
one of the better combats.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the Hawkeye's bow on to Wolverine, I think.
Okay.
How big is your flyer?
He's only 2-3 right now.
2, 3. Actually, Pet Avengers has reach as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll just put that on Wolverine, and I will pass.
All right, draw for turn. Yeah, we're gonna connive again on Adaptoid. God damn. Well, I didn't want to draw both of those in the same turn. 2 lands in a row there.
Oof.
We will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To put a counter here, 2 counters here, and then make another token.
Yeah.
Robot villain token. And I am passing.
Cool. Draw.
I'll be honest, I have drawn double lands off the connive like 3 times. It's pretty brutal.
That is annoying. I will play Kree Sentinel, and I'll ping you for 2.
Oof. Okay. You got 2 of those out. Look at that.
Yeah, two boys. You have 4 and a 4/5. You just have a bunch of stuff. So if I put a counter, we're gonna be a 5/6. Yeah, I think the move is just start putting counters on this vigilance guy here. Um, or no. 5/6. You'd have to block with 2 things. Yeah, let's just put it on the vigilance guy and pass the turn. I should probably do the math and be like, but we have similar number of creatures, so. Yep, I'll just pass.
All right. One moment. Okay, interesting. Oh, it's worse here right now. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trickster's Stratagem.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to connive. I'm afraid I'm going to throw away something good. It says target creature you control has to deny. No, it says up to 1 target creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pick the Adaptoid again.
Okay.
So connive. Thank God it was a land. So yeah, we're doing Wolverine. You can do bottom or second from the top.
Put him second from the top.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 7 to do the Pet Avengers, unfortunately. You know what? Let's risk it, chat. All right, restorative technique. I am totally fine with throwing that away. Adaptoid gets another counter.
Mm-hmm.
So Adaptoid is a 3/2, cannot block or cannot deal with your reachers at the moment, so I will pass.
Draw card. I will gain a life and play this Hell's Kitchen.
18 cards so far to in my graveyard.
Play Hell's Kitchen. Go to combat. Put a counter on hero. I get, or actually before combat, let's equip Hawkeye's bow to.
I've thrown away 5 lands in a 17 land deck.
Yeah. I guess I could put stuff on. The biggest toughness you have is 5, right?
Yes, right here on the Ultron drone.
No, I'm just gonna put it on the hero. So the hero is a 6/4.
Okay.
Um. I'll attack you for 6 with the hero.
Cards in hand?
Just 1.
I'll use Indestructible.
What's his power and toughness?
4 on his toughness and 5 on his power.
Oh, I guess I
Sorry,
should.
3. He's a 3/4, but he's indestructible.
Oh, gotcha. So just 3 power though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I have 6 and it tramples over, so 2 tramples over.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Pass turn. What a grindy game.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. All right. I want to connive again, or do I want to actually? I think I need more bodies right now. So he's a 6/4. He's gonna get stronger next turn.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we will pet Avengers.
Yep.
Pump them up by 1, and then get my 3/2, which I
Mm-hmm.
think is actually on the other side of that hero right now. Yeah, or that villain. I do not have another token for that. That one's probably going to be kind of hard to get because that one is very specific. So I will use these villains for this robot and then
Mm-hmm.
flip that over to the hero
Okay.
because that's a little easier to track, this being a 2/2.
Yep, yep.
Uh, Actually, I'm going to go ahead and tap like that. Um, uh, Pass.
You and your indestructible, dude. I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Wolverine. Let's fight the. I guess the scroll. The scroll's a 3/3.
It is a 3/3, and he's a okay, and he's a 3/5, correct?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, both a 3/3.
Yeah, because everything else is 3/2, 3 whatever. Yeah, let's fight your scroll.
Yeah. Okay.
Um.
Well, actually, no, I'll save him. Super suit, +1/+2. He has just enough to survive.
So he becomes.
Flash enters, attach to target creature at control, untap that creature. I get +1/+2.
So it becomes a 4/5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. That works. Go to combat, put another counter on this hero. Actually, I should probably spread the love. Let's put a counter on Wolverine. And then let's move Hawkeye's bow to Wolverine. I will pass the turn.
How much does it cost to move Hawkeye's bow?
Just one.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Draw. Let's go for it. Let's do a thirst for knowledge. Draw 1, 2, 3, and then discard 2 cards unless I discard an artifact. We're going to discard Kamala Khan, and we say the nay. Just to be clear, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in my deck,
Woo!
chat.
I'm just gonna deck you, man. That's it. You just can't beat me.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and tap 1 and go nuts. We're gonna use this hero for the teamwork.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a counter on the Adaptoid.
Okay.
So he's up to 3 on there. But I'm gonna use a different target creature, which is the Pet Avengers.
Okay.
What's the toughness on that hero?
4. It's a 5/4.
5/4, or I can take out the 5/5.
And this is Go Nuts Fight. Is that what that is?
Yeah, I know, it's a fight, unfortunately. Or I could also use the scrolls to kill because they have 4. I can kill the hero because Wolverine's at 6. Yeah, I'll use the scrolls to kill the hero.
Now your scrolls are what? They still got the +1/+2, right?
Yeah, they're 4/5, so they won't live.
Okay, I will flash in Stark. Stolen Stark is dead. I'm
Dang.
gonna give my hero +1/+0 and indestructible to end of turn.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah, so get your scroll out of here, my hero says. My hero,
No, he said nay.
he said, I stole some Stark Tech, and screw your little
I will
scroll.
move. I will move the super suit to the Pet Avengers, and I will pass.
Yeah, I've been holding that indestructible thing forever.
Yeah, nice.
Draw.
Thankfully, that's not permanently indestructible.
It is not. It is not.
I should have just moved the super suit first, and then whatever.
Oh, that was an artifact, so you're gonna take 2 from my Hydra.
Oh yeah, that's
Assault
a good
robots.
point. Good point. All right, you're gonna ping me. You're gonna
I think I'm just gonna
deck me.
swing all out because you're at 4 and I have a bunch of trample guys. So
That's true. That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. This we'll just move to combat. We'll put a +1/+1 counter on Killmonger. And then we're just gonna swing. Yeah, 4 blockers.
Mm-hmm. 2/2, 2/2.
Yeah.
4/5. 4/5. No. Yeah, 4/5. And then 5, 6, 7 over here.
Yeah, we'll just swing all out. Everything coming at you.
Okay.
So anyway, these all have trample. But you only have 4 blockers, so
Oh yeah, because the counters.
you can block the 5/5 here.
Yeah, I'll throw the 2/2 at the 5/5.
All right, so he's chumped.
I'll do the indestructible at your next biggest thing.
Um,
Killmonger, right?
Killmonger is a 6/5, and then this is a 6/4.
Okay, so Killmonger will get the Adaptoid.
Okay, and how much is the
Well, no,
Adaptoid's?
actually, sorry, I'll use the Adaptoid on the 6/4.
Okay, how much is the Adaptoid's toughness?
Uh, 5.
So all right, so 1's coming through. I think you're just
Yeah,
dead.
we'll see. We'll see. That's 1. This is a 4/5, so I can throw this at Killmonger.
So we said this was 6, so you're currently taking 2. By the way, Hawkeye's bow, you're gonna take 1.
Ugh, yeah, and then I would block Wolverine. I'd still die. Yeah.
And I have a giant growth.
Dang, you got it.
Giant, giant growth on the Pet Avengers.
This was what was left of my deck. I was fucked no matter what.
Yeah. I wanted to get Loki just to like do shenanigans, but
yeah.
Here's another card that was really good, Robot Domination.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it whenever one or more creature cards put in your graveyard from anywhere. So if you cycle a land cycler, it counts. If you mill cards, like with the card you were playing, it counts. You draw a card and lose a life, and then when you hit 3 counters on it, you make 3 robots. So with these pingers, it was like, if you had these 2 guys out, and you make 3 robots. That's just 6 damage plus a bunch of blockers.
Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been good.
Bullseye. The Vision.
Very nice. Good. 2 very good decks.
Yeah. Grindy,
again,
grindy,
I think I don't know if there was a better deck in my pools, but I do think the green-black deck was stronger.
Yeah. Like I said, I will say Loki Lofison is a great card in limited. I had a game where I double Giant Growth, or I double Widow's Bite, double Hulk Smash. It's just really good. Double Cruel Alliance to exile stuff. Pretty easy to turn on, and then like I said, I had the one game where I put the bow on him, and I would just pay 1 to tap him to ping, and then once I got Hawkeye out with the training regimen, I just kept putting counters, and I'm like, oh, now it's like 1 + 6, so take 7, untap, go to combat, put a counter on it, take 8, on top of like playing combat tricks. So
yeah, so I think these 2 are going to make it into a deck for me. Even though I really like the Vision, I do think I'm going to go ahead and put that in the trade binder because I didn't open up a whole lot of Marvel, and I want to have some stuff for tomorrow. Maybe I'll get another Vision in the future. Villainous Hideout might find a home in a deck, but it's a little specific.
Yeah, you gotta have villains, which
Yeah. But yeah, I think this is going to end up in Lizard because I make a lot of counters on Lizard, and then this I think is going to end up in Doctor Who.
yeah, yeah. That is not Frodo, Sauron's Bane. That is Adaptoid.
Super Adaptoid. Super Adaptoid. I guess you could use Villainous Hideout with Changelings, though, if you really want to.
Yeah, yeah, you totally could. I haven't thought because I haven't been building that many decks. I do have a Oops All Jumbo Cactuars deck that I want to build. I've started assembling pieces for it, but the Loki that I need is in the Jumpstart, and it's like 60 something dollars.
Yeah, I would definitely wait on that.
Yeah, yeah. I usually don't buy a lot of packs, and I'm not a big fan of buying Jumpstart packs. Um, just because they're repetitive, like you're basically just fishing for the rare. I did think about buying the starter set, like the superhero starter set, because it does come with 8 jumpstart packs.
Yeah, and they are randomized, interestingly enough.
Yeah, so I thought that might be cool enough to buy. But then you're basically buying 8 packs and what's like 2 starter decks maybe for $35, 35-ish. So I'm not sure that's worth it.
Yeah, other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot. Maybe I just should have played Superhero Civil War against you just for the
You
lulz.
should have. You should have just played Boros Civil War.
This was a good one too. When I was playing the red deck, the red black deck, just to have the treasures.
Uh huh.
Uh,
Yep.
yeah, I think Powerful Broker's good. That might actually end up uh, in Lizard as well. I just didn't have. I just don't think it would have worked in an actual deck.
Yeah, I think that.
But for each kind of counter on target permanent or player, give that permanent or player another. So you could actually also use this with Infect.
Yeah. I think it's really good if you're playing sagas.
Yeah, oh, that's a good point. Maybe I should put that in Doctor Who or instead of Lizard. Shang-Chi obviously was a big hit, but I'm just putting that right into the trade binder because I don't even like it. Hidden Lair, something to consider. These are rare lands.
Uh huh.
These are rare. These are rares.
Yeah, I got 4 of them. I got the special art Gleaming Bastion, the special art Dark Fortress, and then Hidden Lair and a regular Gleaming Bastion.
Yeah. And then Suri, there might be a home for Suri in a maybe in Gimbal, but maybe not. I was thinking about something that gives me the villain token, maybe the Ultron drone, but it's
Yeah.
not the best. But yeah, so I think these will be the 4 that end up in a deck. Shuri, the least likely, just because it is a cost reducer, but it doesn't reduce the cost of Gimbal, so I don't need it that badly.
I mean,
But these
Shuri's
3, I
just
think,
really good. I think Shuri, like being able to like have any artifact, so any of your tokens clone another artifact.
that is true. Yeah, maybe Shuri ends up in Gimbal. Yeah.
Yeah, like is Gimbal an artifact creature?
He is not. He's actually an artificer,
Ah, gotcha.
but there are a lot of good artifacts in that deck that I would like to clone. So
Gotcha.
maybe that is a good home for her. But I think this is going to be great in Lizard. This is going to be great in Doctor Who. This might also be good in Doctor Who or Lizard. I have
Mm-hmm.
2 copies, so maybe I'll just keep both of them off to the side.
Yeah.
Um,
I pulled a Cosmic Cube, the Tesseract.
mhm.
It was actually in my in this pool with my RCQ stuff, but I was just like, man, 5 mana. You have to attack. You know, what if you don't hit? Like, you don't have a big attacking creature. Like, I think it's probably a great commander card, or a good commander card, not a great. Um, and then I did pull an unbeatable Squirrel Girl in my prize packs.
Congrats. That's a
Yeah,
great hit.
yeah. I really don't
Uh,
like. I'm not super big on. I'm not building a squirrel deck, but it could go in just my mono green deck, just because I generate a ton of mana.
Yeah.
Um,
This might
and
also go in Lizard now that I'm thinking about it because I put counters on stuff quite often there.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah. So yeah, I think these are the stuff that'll end up in a deck from what I pulled. Everything else here will end up on my store or in my trade binder. So definitely keep
cool.
an eye out for that.
So, have you heard of the limited combo with Red Hulk?
No.
Okay, so Red Hulk, 6 mana for a 6/7, 6/7, 6/7 reach trample.
Hey.
Um, but whenever Red Hulk is dealt damage, so it's in rage, put a +1/+1 counter on him. When you
Mhm.
do, he deals damage equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on him to any other target.
Crazy.
So it's for each +1/+1 counter. So in this set, let me find the card. I know I have one. Looking through my bulk right now. Photon Blast Barrage. Photon Blast Barrage, when you cast a spell, copy it X times. You may
Oh
choose
yeah.
new targets for the copies. Photon Blast Barrage deals 1
That
damage to target creature. So you play him for 6, and then assuming you have 7 mana, you play this where X is 5. So you're going to target him 6 times.
that's nasty.
So yeah, the way, let's get my dice here. So you're going to have 6 copies of it. You're going to deal 1 damage to him. He's going to deal 1 to your opponent.
Absolutely nasty.
Yeah, so let's just track it real quick. So
Uh-huh.
the second copy, I guess you had 5 copies, but yeah, 6 counting the original. You put a counter on him. He's going to deal 2 damage, so now you're at 3. Then you're going to do this, and he's going to deal 3 damage, so now you're at 6.
Oh no.
3, put a counter on him. Now you're at 10 damage. 2, 5, now you're at 15 damage.
Jesus. Oh no.
1, 6, now you're at 21 damage. That may be all of them, but if there's another one, then you're going to deal 20, like 7 damage, so it'll be 28. So yeah, you can win a limited game by just playing Red Hulk, and if they don't kill it, untapping and casting Photon Blast Barrage,
Wow.
targeting your Red Hulk. And your Red Hulk never dies because it's just
Right.
1 damage at a time, and it gets the counter.
Never saw a Red Hulk, surprisingly.
Yeah, I saw it in a draft. I didn't see it. There was actually a guy in the RCQ that had the Bruce Banner. That on the backside was like the Gruul Hulk, and he also had the Assemble the Avengers or whatever, like the green, like look at the top, 8 cards, and thankfully he didn't get them against me in the final. But I saw him play him, and I think he had a Red Hulk as well.
Absolutely wild.
I would have loved to have had a Red
Absolutely
Hulk,
wild.
but yeah. When I drafted, I
That's
drafted
pretty crazy.
Bant, so I was like, when I drafted, I was drafting Bant, and I had to pass this. And I didn't know about the combo. Otherwise, I would have been like, as soon as I saw that, I would have been like, yeah, let's do the. So when I do limited on Arena, I think I'm going to look for this. I'm going to look for Red Hulk and Photon Blast
Good
Barrage.
combo.
Yeah, just, I
Definitely
mean,
a good combo.
if you don't kill it, next turn, because like I said, even I think if you do 6 mana, you're going to have 4. So it's the original spell plus 4 copies. So
Right.
I think even if you do it 5 times, you're just gonna go 1, 3, 6, 10, 15.
Damn.
Yeah. So even if you like 15 plus you attack with a trample, a guy that's like an 11 whatever trample, that ought to win you the game if they don't have a removal spell.
It's definitely gonna do work. It's definitely gonna do work.
Yep. Trying to think if I pulled anything else super awesome. I did pull Absorbing Man, which is like the guy that can copy heuristic studies. Kang the Conqueror to take extra turns. Fing Fang Foom.
Bing Bang Boom, I am excited for. Like I said, that's gonna be a deck I'm gonna try to build. I'm only gonna bring it out a couple times. Not gonna get too, because it's not gonna be fun.
Yeah.
but I'm gonna make it land destruction. It's gonna be nasty.
Yep. And then I did get the Bane of My Existence, Superhero Civil War,
Yep. Very nice.
among other things, Shang-Chi and the Scarlet Witch. So anyway, it's a fun set. I do again.
Yeah.
I like the limited in it. I like. It just feels fun. You know, like it doesn't feel like out of Magic. It feels like within, even though it's Universes Beyond and it is superheroes. Like it does feel very like Magic,
Yeah,
gameplay wise. Like it doesn't feel off.
I agree. No, it's definitely a fun set. I definitely agree with that.
Yep. So anyway, if you're just salty because you hate Universes Beyond, then yeah, skip it. But otherwise, like if you love Magic and you love like gameplay, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun in limited. It's gonna be fun, I think, in standard. It's gonna be fun in commander. And there's some cool cards.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I hope everyone had a good time playing the set. I hope everyone enjoyed watching us play the set. And give it a shot, you know?
Mhm.
Like try it out. You never know. There's always going to probably be at least one. A perfect example, our friend Jason Ashcraft has been very very anti um Universes Beyond, but I know he wants that dino that was in this set
I
cuz he's
think
a big dinosaur player.
I think there's a pretty cool one in Jumpstart. Like I
Mhm.
forget what it
Mhm.
does, but yeah, I saw it. Saw somebody talking about it. But yeah,
Yeah, they're there. There's fun cards in there, chat. Give it a
yeah,
shot.
yeah. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Texas, as always, for playing. Like I said, next time, which will be The Hobbit, we got to go all out and have. I mean, really, I think what we need to do better is have our during spoiler season maybe have additional streams where like we talk about the releases for the last 3 days or something.
If you
Um,
want to do something like that, I'm open to it. But I already have an idea of who could be our guest for The Hobbit in general.
hmm
Maybe we can also maybe we can get two guests again this time.
Yeah,
But yeah, either way, I'm looking forward to chatting about the set regardless.
absolutely. Well, all right. We got Steel City that are playing Sealed Showdown, and they are playing Marvel as well. So let's go ahead and raid. I'll set up the raid here if my keyboard will work. But Texas, tell them where they can find you and anything else you want to plug while you're at it.
What's up, y'all? I'm Texas TCG Trading. I host trade nights and charity events all around the nation, mostly based out of Austin, Texas. You can catch me everywhere except for Twitter and TikTok. Please check out my Twitch, check out my Instagram, check out my YouTube. I'm on Blue Sky even, so check me out everywhere you can. Also, please check out my TCG Player Pro store. Like I said, a bunch of these cards are going to be on there now, as well as some other stuff I pull or trade after tomorrow, which is my trade night. And it's the best way to support me and all the efforts I do. I also have Gundam, One Piece, Riftbound, some Lorcanas up there. I even have a little bit of a little bit of a Union Arena if you happen to play that, some Dragon Ball Z cards, and of course, tons of Pokemon. So if I have something you need, especially from the new set here, please check it out. And yeah, thank you so much. I'm super excited to chat about the next one.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I'm MJ. Appreciate you being here, and even if you're just lurking, appreciate you hanging out and watching us play. Catch us mostly on Instagram. I also have a Facebook now. I don't know. It's not my favorite platform, but if you're on Facebook, please follow me there as well. Just go to your favorite place, MJVariant, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram's where I'm hanging out the most, though. I hope to be streaming some more arena drafts and just kind of like talking through decisions and having some fun playing the set. But that's probably it for tonight because I got to get some rest. But we're going to go ahead and
Yeah,
raid over
definitely.
now to Steel City MTG, give them some love. And yeah, they're also always doing some limited challenges. All
Peace
right.
and love, y'all.
See ya. Raid is
Stellar /
launched.
Sender education thing.